Yo, Flows, what's up? Good to see you all. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you could make it. We do have a exciting one tonight because Dave McKeegan thinks he can science. So yeah, it's gonna be exciting. Guys, hit the likes, share the show. Really do appreciate you all. Thank you all for coming. And we do have Jeff in the house, PJ, and Roger.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hello.
Woohoo. So what did you guys vote on the poll?
I did the yes one. The yes
I
one.
did.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because it says 13 votes, guys. Dave doesn't know what science is. 36% say yes, Dave does not know science. 40% says no, Dave doesn't know science. And 20% says no, just no. And 7% says maybe, but probably not. That means no.
I don't think Dave's a scientist at all.
No. And it's going to be very apparent the guy doesn't know science when we go through the video. What's up, Ryan?
What's up, guys?
Double D. Okay. So he's trying to evoke the final experiment as a scientific experiment.
Mm.
And he's trying to show that it does matter, apparently.
You mean scientific?
Scientific. Nice.
Really, really odd. But yeah. Guys, I did tag Dave McKeegan so he can watch this, so he can maybe get an education on what science actually is.
Well,
Hopefully.
Listened. It'd be nice if you listened.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get going.
Hello everybody,
Hello.
hope you're doing well and thanks for joining us for another video. Currently, within the realm of Flat Earth, one of the biggest talking points is the final experiment. Now this is the brainchild of Will Duffy, who is going to pay for a flat earther and a globe earther to go to Antarctica this December. I've been fortunate enough to be offered the spot for the globe side, and we're going with the main goal of
What video they show? So he starts off showing a fake video.
Mm-hmm.
An edited fake video. Oh, Anson's in the house. What's up, man? And Roger back in. Hey, Anson. How you doing, man? Oh, he's dropped again.
Mm.
And we try again. There we go. Hi, Anson. What's up?
Oh, not
Okay.
working.
He seems to be struggling. But it's good to see you guys all in the YouTube lands. Remember those likes. Share the show. Let's go and show exactly why we laugh at these bluffers. Okay. So he starts off the show with showing a fake video of the Antarctic 24-hour sun. Well done.
seeing if there is a 24-hour sun or not, because the globe model predicts there will be 24 hours of sunlight with the sun circling all the way around us, whereas on a typical flat Earth map, the sun should stay north of any
Whoa. Okay. We agree that the globe makes a claim on the sun's position, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
And the flat Earth? What is the sun again?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Nothing.
I've looked at it. It looks kind of cool to me. But other than that,
It's a luminary in the sky that God created. That's what.
I
That's
agree.
the only thing I know what it is.
It looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
and it keeps you warm.
Yeah.
Nothing
It
shall
doesn't-
hide from the heat.
It does seem to help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The thing with this, not a final experiment, it's based on a false dichotomy. And they are trying to strawman their way into the flat Earth arena by saying, oh, you see, if you don't have the sun showing 24 hours in Antarctica, then the flat Earth is false, which is not the case. Because the ones making the claim is the one that's got the burden. And the globe is the ones with the burden. They're the ones making the claim. So the only one that needs to worry on what they are observing there is the globe.
Yeah.
The flat Earth.
I agree.
It doesn't actually matter what you're going to observe there. Why don't they move on to something more substantial, like show us their curve, or show us Earth movement, or you can
That
have
trash?
gas pressure like amendment.
Josh, is that trash? Let me take it
So
out. Let
it's-
me take it out.
Mhm.
Oh no, I'll do it when I get home.
Okay.
Okay, I've muted him quickly. I think I was talking to someone else. Okay.
Location in Antarctica. Though, despite flat earthers for years saying there wouldn't be a 24-hour sun in Antarctica on flat Earth,
On a flat Earth, you can't have a 24-hour.
Oh, okay. Flat Earth Dave said that. Okay, well done, Flat Earth Dave.
Yeah.
Just to let you guys know, Flat Earth
Good
Dave
job.
definitely doesn't speak for the rest of the flat earthers.
Certainly not. I mean, we did a video on a stream on Michael's about that one day. Yeah, he definitely doesn't represent all of flat earthers, and I don't think he should have a name ascribed to him, Flat Earth Dave.
Yeah, well, he's actually using it as a hook to get people, to him. But yeah, he shouldn't be called Flat Earth Dave anymore because he doesn't believe the Earth is flat. He's what's he say? A new Earther. What?
Yeah, I know, a true earther,
True earther, dude.
or a million times bigger baller.
Don't know, Dave.
Don't need Dave.
Don't know, Dave. I agree. Look, I appreciate the things he's got people into the flat Earth arena, but the guy's definitely not someone who's supposed to be representing flat Earth, especially because he claims not to be a flat Earther anyway.
That's it. That's it.
Okay.
Sun, a midnight sun in Antarctica. And I totally agree.
In both models, we're supposed to have a
Oh.
24-hour sun. In the flat Earth model, we say there isn't a 24-hour sun in the south, and there isn't.
The midnight sun being seen.
Nathan Oakley even reified something. Oh, naughty boy.
It was a long time ago, though.
Yeah.
So young.
That's the thing. It's one thing that people have to understand. When you get into something, you're still learning new things and everything.
Of course.
And Nathan only got into it then, so obviously he didn't know the arguments he knows today. So his arguments, quote unquote, evolved through the years, just like all of us. You learn things every day and you learn how to adapt with information.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously that was the time he said that. But today I can definitely tell you that's not the same argument he makes today.
No.
Hmm. So I do think it's a bit dishonest from Dave McKeegan bringing it up.
Especially one that way.
Because he does know he doesn't say that anymore.
I mean, that's a very old clip, to go that
Correct.
far back. Just
Like what, 8, 9 years old, or about 10 years old?
Aye,
Okay.
pretty much. Got to be 8
Yeah.
years at
But
least.
the thing is, like, what they are actually saying, though, about the sun the 24-hour sun. Like, I've been north in the northern parts of Canada, and the sun is up for 24 hours essentially. Like it just dips,
Sunlight,
the
yeah.
horizon kind of comes up.
Daylight.
Because I haven't been to the North Pole, but I've been above the Arctic Circle. So, and it does, like, you have daylight the whole time.
it's
You
always
don't even
daylight.
realize what time it is because the sun's out the whole time. And it during the summer up north, there's like vegetation and the snow actually melts and stuff, and it's like the actual growth of plants and stuff happens. In the south, that doesn't happen.
No.
And if it were the same, it should happen, but it doesn't.
It doesn't. There's a lot of things that don't really make sense.
Yeah.
Based on their claim.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's not really going to matter if the sun's showing there or not, because it's not an experiment. First of all, it's not going to disprove a flat Earth, because the flat Earth's not the ones with the positive claim here. Even though Dave McKeegan's trying his darndest to make it look like we've got a positive claim, just because some people said something.
Well, I don't think it's ever been observed, right? When they've never seen it. Nobody's seen a midnight sun in the Antarctic, right?
Well, why would they? Why would they need to fake it if there was there? That's the whole point.
Uh-huh. I don't.
You know what I mean? Why would you need to fake it if it is there? You would just be able to just show it, but it's always brought to us deceptively, edited. So that's why people look at it with skepticism. But you don't need to. I still don't understand why people are really worrying about what it's going to show anyway. Let them go freeze their tits up there in the ice if they want to.
Mm.
Let the gobies just go and reify their model or disprove their model. That's their case. It's not going to show anything other for a flat Earth.
It's not going to change any of the rest of the physics that go with Antarctica to begin with. Like the sheer mass of what they found of it doesn't support the globe model and its spin, for that matter.
But yeah, it's interesting how it's trying to push something onto people now.
Only in the northern regions is evidence against the globular theory. If the world were a globe, the midnight sun would be seen in the southern regions in December as it is seen in the northern in June.
Strangely, since the final experiment was announced, many of them have changed their tone.
So let's just ignore.
So he does understand it has changed. And I have to correct Dave McKeegan again. Not since it's been announced that people have changed their tone. This has been said for long before the so-called final experiment, before Will Duffy was even known as a person. People have been saying it's just a verification and it doesn't matter. So it's weird. This is the thing that Dave McKeegan has a real talent to do. Try and make things look a certain way, which is not fully truth. You know what I mean? Take a piece of a clip and make it seem as if this is how it really is.
Yeah. We're always saying don't determine the ground by the sky, so why would it matter, you know?
Do you remember the first time you saw Duffy? What was he doing? He was a gamer. He was playing video games, right?
Duffy?
Yeah. Will Duffy, the first interview I saw, he was in his gaming room and he was doing gaming. So I think his just reality is a video game. And I think Dave McKeegan's just trying to cash in on this. Any video he can make to get involved with it. So I think these guys don't really get out and see the real world for itself. And they're just trying to make money as fast as they can. That's just my personal opinion about them. Yeah.
Could be.
Or because we haven't claimed it, what a flat Earth model will do, we haven't proposed one.
In reality, this is not a problem for flat Earth at all, nor is it evidence of a globe. The only reason flat earthers have claimed a midnight sun likely doesn't exist in Antarctica is because of how many clearly fake videos have been made claiming to show a 24-hour sun in the south.
Now,
there we go. Dubay said it.
Yeah.
Because you've seen so many fake things, therefore your logical deduction that it's not there.
Of course.
Yeah,
a lot of red flags.
Real.
Yeah.
And I mean, that comes back to my point is, why would you need to fake it if it's real?
Exactly right. Exactly right. It's bound to put skepticism in your mind.
But yeah, I love how he's sort of starting with the poisoning the well fallacy here.
Of course.
He's literally dictating to his audience that the flat earthers he's presenting here are just trying to look dishonest. They're double speaking. But in the meantime, he's not really taking it fully in context of what's actually been discussed and why the views are the way they are. Because if he would go and talk to Nathan today or Eric Dubay or whatever, I don't know about Dave though, and you ask them, they would tell you the same thing. Yeah, when we were those days, the reason we said that was because we always get a fake sun, and everybody we ever spoke to that were there said they never saw a fake sun. So logical deduction says it won't be there. But as you go into the argument further through the years, you adapt. You upgrade your arguments, in other words. You try and get better, and then you've realized, well, it's not going to do anything if we're going to reify something like the globe does, because the globe is the ones with the original claim, and they will just try and reverse the burden onto us. And this is why the argument has evolved, quote unquote, to a place where we don't make a claim because we didn't make a claim, because you guys are trying to make a claim on our behalf and place a burden onto us where there is no burden to place. Hence why the argument has evolved in that way to say, mate, it's your claim.
Of course.
Well, being a South Shore botanist, I take offense at that, sir.
You robotanist, you.
Hardcore.
You guys have any disagreements with what I said, or?
Nah, that's fine. Absolutely.
No, we agree with you. We're your yes man.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I'm still waiting for the boss to show
yes.
up. Where's Michael? He's supposed to give my pay. Where's my pay, Michael?
He did actually say it.
It's because he did your stream for too long, PJ. He had to have a nap.
Yeah, my fault.
Guys, you got 70 people watching, only 23 likes. What's going on? The math doesn't add up. Hit those likes. Share this.
Share those shares.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the science soon, guys.
See, math is not proven reality. Come on.
Saying they don't claim one way or the other if there would or wouldn't be one, and that even if there is, it apparently wouldn't prove anything. Unless the sun sets, then that would prove the Earth isn't a globe. But there have been quite a few flat earthers attempting to reject the final experiment before it's even happened by saying that it doesn't mean anything because it's not actually an experiment, it's an observation, so it...
Yeah, it is an experiment. We've made it very clear there's no experiment there. It's a false dichotomy based on you guys trying to, how can I say, muddy the waters of flat earthers because we don't care about your claim. What's up, Christian? How's it going?
Good. How are you guys?
Okay, thank you.
Oh, good, bro.
I wanted to ask about the video that you're watching. You said if we had any disagreements. So I was wondering why do you guys look at South Pole videos and claim that they're fake, but you never look at North Pole videos to see if they show a 24-hour sun without being edited?
A North Pole, we have. That's the thing. North Pole videos have shown not to be faked. South Pole has been shown just to be faked.
Because if you actually look at, take a look at North Pole videos, you'll see the sun actually come and do like a dip down towards the horizon and come back up. It kind of does like an up and down thing as it goes around. In the south, it stays at the same level the whole way around. Doesn't dip,
that's not true on the one that Dave was showing in the video just prior.
Yeah, but if you look at the sun flares, they stay the same the whole time. It shouldn't do that. They should change.
The clouds, even the clouds and stuff on some of them, literally are based. You can see some of the videos they layered clouds on, and the sun flares stay exactly the same at the same time, same angle. Smoke signal, the smokestack on the one video is exact. The problem is it's always showing to be edited and false. Okay, you wouldn't need to edit and falsify, give a false video if it was true. Unlike the North, where they just go and do it. There is no false.
So what if they go and show that there is a 24-hour sun, like hundreds of thousands of people do, or 100,000 people, I guess, went last year to Antarctica to visit, a portion of which saw the 24-hour sun. So what if they go and see a 24-hour sun? Are you still going to claim that those videos are fake, or they just were edited?
No, those videos that are fake are fake.
Yeah.
They see a 24-hour sun, it's not going to change that those videos are fake.
And where are these thousands of people at? I want to ask you a question.
Well,
seriously,
why are you calling them fake if they're just
because they're
edited?
shown to be fake? I just gave you a reason why we said they're fake.
What was the reason that they're fake other than they're edited?
How must I make it clear?
Yes, they have, Sean. They've been shown to be fake, all of them.
How?
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm asking you how they're fake other than they're edited.
Why would you have to edit them?
What?
You said that the videos are fake. How do you know that they're fake other than they've been edited?
Because it shows the same issue on all of them. Sometimes it has layered over clouds that are the same, or the sun flares are exactly the same at the same position, or the smoke speck hits at exactly the same time,
Okay, so
or it
if
has a
they're
cut and
no,
goes
I
back.
get you now. You
You understand?
answered
So
it.
it's always showing not to be actual 24-hour time loop as they claim it to be. But
So why
this is
would they
getting off the
fake it?
issue that wait, but this is getting off the issue though. The
Okay.
issue is it doesn't matter because it's your guys' claim for a 24-hour sun. It's not going to disprove a flat Earth. It's not a flat Earth's claim. You guys are trying to drag a burden of onto flat Earth, which it isn't our burden to provide.
The other
Well,
thing
that-
is, when
okay.
asked about the original video, when we asked for copies of the original videos for most of these fake videos that went out there, none of them would produce it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that this video that he's showing you is from 2009?
Yes, looked into
So
it.
before this became like a hot topic, right?
So
No, this was always a hot topic in the flat Earth arena.
For a while,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I mean, there was an explosion.
Do you think just because Will Duffy spoke about this, all of a sudden?
No.
Are you talking about the one with the watch?
2000, like
the video with the
2000
watch. You said it's from 2009.
I don't know if it's that one or one of
No, it's not. That one is actually
That's older.
more recent.
Okay. Well, there's another one from 2009 that I watched the other day. I wasn't sure if it was the same one. But
Can I ask a question right quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Has there ever a South Pole been found? Has it ever been established that it's a magnetic pole? Has there ever been proof of it? Come on.
There's two
No,
different.
there's not.
Are you
There's
gonna let
never
me
been
answer?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me
Yeah.
how it's been proven.
There's two different poles you're talking about. There's a magnetic South Pole, and then there's the axis South Pole. And yes, both of those have been located.
Wait.
The
The magnetic pole keeps moving there.
You're correct. You're right.
Have you seen this established yourself?
But Roger, that has nothing to do with the argument anyway.
Right.
The
I know,
thing
but
is,
I'm just saying.
The Glovers
back
are
on the
making.
point.
Yeah.
Getting back on the point, there have been positive claims by all those three people and more flat earthers that there can't be a 24-hour sun. I know that's not your position, but that was the position before Will Duffy's final experiment.
And
then
before Will Duffy came out, Nathan changed his position on that. Eric DeBay changed his position on that. I don't know about Flat Earth Dave, but
when did Eric?
Honest opinion, the guy is anyway just a shell. So what does it matter what he thinks or not?
When did Eric and
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, I just want to know when did Eric
a few years already, Kristen.
Can I ask
Go ahead,
you,
Michael.
please?
Yeah, cool.
Why is it that whatever Flat Earth Dave thinks, or what Eric DeBay thinks, or whoever else speak for us entirely?
Because they don't.
No, I agree with you, but that's why the final experiment was thought of, because there were several major. Yeah, that's exactly what. If you look at his video, the reason he did it is because there's several flat earthers that have
That's
come
what
out.
that's what he says. Just because what he says on videos don't mean that's his reason behind it. Shall I tell you what his reason behind it is?
Okay.
Right? From my opinion, from what I know about him, right? He has been taught by a certain pastor that the firmament is the ground.
It's the crust.
It is the crust of the earth, right? Flat Earth disagrees with that. That's his problem with that. Now, what he says on videos, and blatantly, he has lied on all these videos, might I add, right? What he says on videos don't necessarily mean is why he's doing this.
No, because it's
Right.
personal.
Wait, I haven't finished. I haven't finished, right? I myself, as a flat earther, right, I've been presented with videos of a 24-hour sun in Antarctica, and they've been proven fake, right? Now, I have never made the claim that it can't happen, but my claim is the evidence that I have been shown
Presented with,
presented as someone who's never been to Antarctica, never seen it, right? The evidence that I've been presented as being fake, right? So, as someone who's never been to Antarctica, I can say from the evidence I've seen, there is no 24-hour sun.
Yeah.
Now, listen, if there is, which I've never said there isn't, if there is, it still does not disprove flat Earth.
Doesn't
So
take,
why does it matter? So
doesn't
why
take
why does it?
measurements.
It don't matter. It
It
don't
doesn't
matter.
matter, Christian. That's the whole
Matter
point we're
to
trying to
me.
bring
It's
across.
not me making videos offering money to take people there. I'm not doing that. It don't matter to me. I couldn't give a rat's ass. I do not know why people are giving this clown airtime on YouTube.
Yeah. It matters to Duffy. It matters to the globe. It doesn't matter to us at all. I don't care about it, to be honest.
And that's
Well, then why do you have a whole stream? Why do you have a whole stream dedicated?
Wait, Christian.
Wait.
The stream. Wait, Michael. The reason I'm having the
Please let me
stream.
speak just 1 minute.
I just want to finish quickly. The reason I'm having the stream quickly is to show the ignorance of people like Dave McKeegan who claim to know science and know sweet bugger all. This that we're talking about now is unfortunately into getting to where he's trying to talk about science. And I've explained to you why it doesn't matter. Michael's explained it. Jeff's explained it. We've all explained it. Okay?
I want to say
Go
something
ahead, Michael.
else, right? I think Duffy's been getting airtime, right? By Sovereign Soul gives him airtime. Even you were getting him airtime, Flatzoid, right? I don't believe Duffy should be getting any airtime.
I haven't had Duffy on my show, have I?
No, you haven't had him on, but you're talking about him. Like, I don't think
I see it. I have to present the truth.
This is what I'm trying to prove to Christian, that we don't all agree on the same things.
No.
Right?
Well, yeah, no, I agree with you, but he's
do not think he should be getting any airtime whatsoever. He's a lying clown and proven.
Well, I'm less interested in Will Duffy than the actual observation and like the AE map that some people I've seen you guys use it to whatever extent. I know it's not.
Nope.
You don't believe in the whole thing. Yeah, but even on the AE map, which most flat earthers, not all, and I agree, when you wouldn't be in that audience, but on the AE map it says there's no sunlight or direct sun in Antarctica. I mean, that's literally
doesn't matter.
Yes, it does. It doesn't matter to you because you don't claim it.
No. Again, Christian, it doesn't matter because it's the globe's
You're offering up an argument that we don't make.
I know, but then he's not talking to you. David Keegan's not talking to you. He's
talking to he is.
Right,
listen. No, he's not. He's talking to those flat earthers.
Whoa. He is roping all flat earthers in here, Christian. He's just using 3 people as representatives for flat earth.
Christian, right? I've got an atlas, right, that was bought for me when I was about 8 years old, and I've still got it. And if you don't believe me, I'll go and get it now and get it on camera, right? And it's got an AE map in it. I weren't a flat earther when I got that bought when I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a projection. I mean, we as a glober, we believe it's a projection.
That is all it is, a projection, man.
I agree, because you can't show a globe on a 2D map, but a flat Earth you should.
So why are we
go on a map.
Why as a flat earther are we having to argue against that projection, man? Come on, be seriously, like.
Well, I know, but flat Earth, you have to say that you don't know.
And also, while you're here, I've got a question for you. Why were you in Sean's chat the other day lying?
Because I wasn't lying.
Yeah, you were. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. And I said you should never be allowed in this chat again. And here you are now talking.
I never said you guys lied. Never once. You guys can go back to the. No, I didn't. I never said you lied.
Mate,
so now you're lying now. Well done. Yes. We were live, man. We were live looking at it.
You were lying, mate. And as a Christian, you should not be lying.
You were misrepresenting me.
No one misrepresented you. You just lied now when you say you didn't say you.
You said we were lying about the height of things, the distance of things, some kind of measurement of things. That's what you were saying.
No,
we didn't lie about that, dude. Not at all. And you don't have any documented proof to start with for a South Pole.
Anyway,
I dare you go get it.
Yeah.
You know.
But thank you for coming, Christian. I think we're going to go on with the show because we're trying to get a point with science here. We've made our point that this 24-hour sun doesn't matter because it's a globe claim.
Then you probably should stop talking about it.
Trying to reverse the burden onto us is not
No.
going to change that.
No, many flat
Okay, they have kicked him because I've told him to be done with this, and he wants to
Mate,
over-talk me again.
Mate, you should not be even on this stream or even in your chat after going
I
in somewhere
gave
else.
I gave him the benefit of the doubt just to see what his thoughts are, but since he lied now on screen again, he's now gone.
Oh, he certainly did lie. Definitely did.
Yeah.
I'm going to go and get my atlas from when I was a child just to show I'm not lying.
Yeah. Because
And
we
I don't
actually watched
see-
it live. We watched it live while he was saying that.
I could smell his
Anyway.
pants burning.
So, okay. Are you guys, we've made the point that it's the globe's claim. It's got, the flat earth has nothing to do with it, and they don't need to reverse the burden onto us. And that's the only reason I show this, is to show the truth, to show people, listen here, don't worry what they say, just tell them straight out. It's the globe's claim. Kom on, close, Vint. Okay, you guys ready to go on?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Okay.
It wouldn't prove anything.
In other words, the final experiment is not an experiment.
It's not.
And not even a demonstration, but merely an observation.
Admittedly, citing an observation as an experiment isn't going to do your credibility any good whatsoever.
Why? It's an affirming the consequent formal logical fallacy with an antipodal assumption. It's not an experiment, it has no independent and dependent variable, and you're yet to observe the phenomena if you're going to claim it.
Now, they say it's not an experiment because there are no variables. So let's first cover, is it an experiment or not, and then cover how these flat earthers have managed to now nullify several years' worth of their own arguments with those claims.
You have to hear this, guys. Nullify your own arguments. He's going to try and say we nullified the black swan.
Oh, wow.
We got a better one now, too, on top of that. So good
Yeah,
luck.
we've got a much better one. Speaking of that, did you hear FED says it's redundant?
What's redundant?
How is
That
that?
observation.
FED said it's redundant.
Well, Nathan, yeah, and now the whole FED. But you know what's funny about it? I'm going to be making a video on that because I don't want to badmouth FED or something. But I have to call it out as hypocritical, unfortunately, because the modus tollens is literally, we see too far. So when we say we see too far based on modus tollens, we're not allowed to say that. It's redundant. Literally making the point of the modus tollens. But I will be making a video out on that. I do still shout out FED because they still do a good job, although they are a bit off the wagon sometimes. Yeah. It's a bit sad, though, that they think they can dictate what a person's supposed to say and not, though. Okay, so anyway, do you think he understands science just based on what we just saw now?
I got to say no myself.
No, definitely not.
Hold on, I'm going to have to turn my background off.
There we go. Love the pink wall. Ooh, what's that, Michael?
Solia. That's an AE map. Am I right?
Yes.
Australia, how it's stretched.
Yes.
Absolutely.
8-year-old when I saw that.
Well, man.
Wow. Yeah, well, I can show World War II maps where pilots used the AE map to fly.
Proves
World
nothing.
War
though,
II.
Is it like? Proves nothing.
Weird.
Of course not.
Proves nothing.
Yeah, because you also have to understand the AE map is not a distance calculator map. It has its own different functions.
And
Every
those
map
pilots
has
were
a
flying
different
horizontal, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you're flying over a stationary horizontal plane anyway.
What globers need to realize is when they're presenting as maps, they don't know the entirety of Earth either. They're only projecting a map on us, what they claim to know through what they've been told. You know, no one knows the entirety or what's when you go on Google Earth. There's like half of that globe on Google Earth got water on it. How do we know that there's not islands in that? You know, we just go by what we're told.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, I
Stupid.
agree. But
wait, I haven't finished. Sorry, 1 minute. So how do we know that what they claim is the continent of Antarctica? How do we not know that's just a landmass that we don't know about? As well as and I say possible, not that I know for a fact, ice wall.
yeah, but this is what I was trying to tell. This is what I was trying to. Yeah, this is what I was trying to tell Luca when he was here that last time. How do you know it's a continent?
Exactly. Only because you're told.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even that spot they are at. In reality, they are on other islands we just don't know about. But that Antarctica place they make in the middle is just a illustration.
But,
it's not even the place.
Yeah, but if you look at it, how much things keep changing based on the globe? I mean, they claim they got all these satellites in space all the time, yet they've never been able to see these 7,000 new islands down in Japan. You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Can a person not put two and two together and say, "Oh, something's off"? You know what I mean?
Maybe his calculator doesn't work.
It's really, really weird. Okay, let's carry on and see what he says is science.
Firstly, it being an observation rather than an experiment due to an apparent lack of variables. Now, an observation, for example, would be seeing that if you drop a ball, it bounces. But to form an experiment from that, you'd have to take multiple observations whilst changing the variable of drop height to see how that then impacts how high the ball will bounce back up.
First of all, no. You drop a ball and see how it bounces. You make a hypothesis to figure out what's the cause for bounce. Okay? Changing the height to see how high it bounces is not what you just hypothesized. Your hypothesis is, why does it bounce? If your hypothesis is what causes it to bounce higher, then you would vary the height, because then you say height causes it to bounce higher. But you can have another
right.
linked.
Can I just quickly add to that? We did an experiment at school regarding a squash ball and why, when it gets, obviously after we're done testing that, right? But a squash ball gets warmer the more it gets knocked about and bounces more.
Friction.
So we did an experiment regarding squash ball along them lines of what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you see, the thing is now, he doesn't really understand what's going on. He's saying, okay, we got a ball, we're bouncing it, great. You can make an experiment out of that, but you have to have a hypothesis for the cause, for the effect. But now he's not understanding what the IV and the DV is yet.
Hey, Jim Panda's in chat. Get your send in, mate. Come on, let's have a debate.
And humans,
Bring it on.
Humans of Earth, humans of Earth, you've got a live stream going now. Go back to your own live stream instead of taking the piss out of this one.
No, Peter. I'm happy he's here because it gives him opportunity to actually come in.
Yeah, well, he can't. But it's just what
and actually embarrass himself like he usually does.
Yeah,
I'll debate Gem Panda any day this week. Come on, mate.
I think any of us will. We'll keep quiet. He can choose. He wants to debate if he wants to.
Yeah.
Is Panda here? Huh, nice.
Yeah, in the chat. But hi, but good to see you, Panda man. If you do grow the balls to come in, you know the link is above. Okay.
Who?
Or you can observe that giving plants water makes them grow, but you can change the variable of how much water you give them to see how that affects how much the plants then grow.
Again, yes, that's great. You have a hypothesis for water, but do you know you need sunlight too for the plants to grow? Do you understand that?
I'd like to see him do it without it.
Yeah, some things require multiple variables to work. Thank you, Jeremy Bird, for your $20 super chat. He says, some folks take it all and hold fast what is true. The rest just troll because truth hurts. Yeah, and that's called cognitive dissonance.
Right. 1 minute. Jim Panda says, I look forward to see. No, mate.
No, yeah.
On here live now, mate. Come on. You're not hiding in your server when you've got all your buddies to back you up. You get on here live now, and I'll make you look.
We want to gang up on him.
No, Discord's vile, and you know it. You know
Thank
why.
you for this. Yeah, thank you for the super chat, Jeremy. Really appreciate it. But there you go. There's the link.
Jeremy Rock.
And
Jim?
just so you know, Jim Panda, I don't even go in Flatzoid server. Like, so I don't go on Discord.
He's not on Discord.
No, we don't go on Discord as well.
So
there's no hiding in your server. You come on live now, and we'll debate live, and let's see how clever you are live. Come on, mate.
yeah, I'll keep quiet. We'll be more than happy. You and Michael do your thing. We'll keep quiet and watch him rip you apart.
I'll be quiet, but I won't be quiet.
You better be quiet, boy.
So there's the link. Everybody's live. 92 people watching. James has the link to come in. Is he brave enough to come in and face Michael or not?
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
Is that the person that says their name is Humans of Earth or whatever?
Yeah,
He's got his own live stream of Discord going at the minute, so can't see why you'd have a problem.
I will debate you
Look at
anytime.
this.
Like that didn't last time, did it? Well, come on then, mate. I'm here. Where are you?
Yeah. There's the link. Click the link, James. Come. You'll debate anytime. He's here to debate you. Come. More than happy to sit, but it would be great to see if you can debate science. That would be great.
No,
Yeah,
no
if you're
swearing.
gonna show it, you might as well bring your tape measure, though.
No swearing. Though. No swearing.
Please don't swear. That's not gonna help.
No.
So
Jim Panda's a nasty piece of it, like, so no swearing.
His mic's not working, Michael.
His mic's not working.
No.
but his mic works on his Discord.
And why are you watching our show?
He's a dick.
He says he wants to. You see, guys, this is exactly why we make fun of these people. You saw what a big mouth he has, but now that he has the opportunity to come in and actually defend his belief system, he makes excuses that he can't commit. Also, note he just lied because I'm going to go put it back on screen again. What does it say? I will debate you anytime you like.
Now.
Okay.
Now.
Yeah. So he's saying now. So are you coming in or are you going to lie, Jim? Are you going to be shown a liar?
Listen, playground bullies. That's all you are, mate. Playground bullies.
The guy that yells shit at you, and when you run, he just runs off. The guy who always runs off when you get at him. It's fucking, yeah, it's typical. Blah 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 blah. When you get at him, he's gone.
Yeah, but like, why make him like I'm gonna go to your server on Discord when I don't do Discord and deal with about 40 ball trolls while I'm trying to argue with you as well.
There's a reason we don't go on there because as soon as we just say hello or something, we get insulted and talked over and muted and literally just can't get anywhere. Now we are here. He says he will debate anytime. So we are. We said we'll all keep quiet. We won't chip in nothing. Just you and Michael talk, and let you do your thing. So simple as that. Are you going to man up?
All I ask is no swearing.
Yeah.
Please, swearing can keep it down a bit. I agree. Okay. Well, it doesn't look like he's coming. I think it maybe left.
Link's at the top.
But the link's there, man. I don't think I've seen more. I don't think I've seen more of a cowardice belief system than the Globers, guys. To let you know.
I know.
Because I haven't seen more cowards than in any belief system other than Globe. Because they always are big in chat, but as soon as they actually get called to task, they run for the hills.
Yeah, but Luke has got bigger carbuncles than any of these. You know what I mean?
That's why I was so pleased with last night's debate with Peter and that sea lion guy, because they had the balls to come in. We had a great conversation.
I'm still watching it. Like I finished watching it, like, but they seemed quite. You know, they weren't being horrible.
No, they weren't being horrible. We were a bit over talking that, but I did say to Vicky that they're from Discord. That's what they used to. They were a little bit. I was a little bit annoyed, but He wasn't as bad as some people.
No, it was that one. He was rude.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, he wasn't as bad as some people. They're not as bad as some. A lot of them. Yeah.
Okay, guys, we got 100 in chat. Yay, and only 41 likes. The math's not adding up. Hit those likes, please. Okay, you guys ready to see Dave carry on the science?
Absolutely.
So, if we were just going to take what the sun does in Antarctica by itself, that wouldn't really tell us anything, because it circling all the way around us could mean the Earth is flat, but that Antarctica is at the centre. But that is not the only observation we'd be making. All of us would be observing what the sun does whilst we're in Punta Arenas, both before and after we go to Antarctica.
Okay, so making the point is just an observation then.
Yeah. That's it.
I still don't see what that proves, all right.
Let's go and
see what we see.
Remember, all this is only based on their claim of the globe. They require a 24-hour sun. If they don't have a 24-hour sun, it disproves their claim. Now they're trying to place the burden onto Flat Earth, which doesn't give a shit if it shows it or not. That's practically what it is. And now the guy's trying to make it scientific.
Right.
See,
Let's get scientific.
See, that circling sun on that A map comes from a globe, yeah?
Uh-huh.
So, on a flat Earth that we don't know limitations of, or we don't know its size, that circling sun could be doing a wider circle.
Mm-hmm.
It don't
Later,
prove
guys.
out, does it? Like,
Do you think they have pitch data for the sun?
no.
Let Roger
Because
say
we can't get pitch data for pilots flying with airplanes. So maybe the sun has pitch data.
Aye.
And each of us will then be observing what the sun does from our respective locations before we even set off. So our observing location will be varying throughout the trip.
That's just observation. That's not manipulation of the independent variable, you chuff nugget.
Observation, no matter where you're at.
I've got an observation from England in summer. Right? Sun sets, and I can literally see daylight at horizon.
Yeah.
All the way around until it rises again. And it sets like literally. If I were to just use my fingers just for like sake of argument, right? If I put my finger where it sunsets and I put my finger where it sunrises, it's about 3 inch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can see that light following horizon all the way around. I've been up all night. Yeah, I used to take drugs. I've been up loads of nights.
Oh, absolutely. I've seen it in the middle of summer. Yeah, when up in
You know,
Scotland.
you know what I mean? Like
That was probably back when drugs were good, right?
Well, yeah, that weren't the focus point. Like that, I was just saying. Like I've been up many a night watching sunsets, sunrises, and
Yeah, I remember in Scotland, like, not getting dark till 11:30 at night, and then it's getting light at 2:30.
You know what I find odd, guys? When I go visit my brother in Cape Town, the sun. I mean, remember he's more south than I am. I'm more north in South Africa. It goes down much later there.
Yeah,
which is really weird.
Of course.
So what does that say? But I mean, many flat earthers have shown, even me and stuff, that the sun rising and setting isn't exactly what date and time shows according to a globe.
No.
Sometimes it's like 3 degrees off.
Yeah. Sometimes
So
darkness can come upon you just in like 10 minutes, and sometimes it takes about an hour to get dark or whatever. You know, sometimes it can be a gradual process, or sometimes, depending where you are, it just goes dark all of a sudden. You know, just depending where you're at.
Okay, let's get on. But so far, no, this isn't science, Dave, at all.
Meet Matterport, the market-leading 3D platform that lets anyone turn a physical space into an immersive digital twin.
Okay.
I'm also planning on taking a solar filter with a telephoto lens in order to get some close-up views of the sun. So I will not only be able to see if there is any change in the sun's angular size throughout the day, but also the presence and location of any sunspots. And I believe there will also be other people attempting to do the same thing in different locations around the world at the same time.
Wow. Still not science, though.
Means nothing. Means nothing.
Like I said, all this is just based on globers' insecurities. That's it. It's insecurity about their belief on a globe.
So sunspots will only prove your position.
But
You know?
Michael, I'm sure sunspots change throughout the day.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, you've observed that a few times, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
I've observed it, and I've been told that proves that sun's a sphere, but not in my opinion, right?
Not at all. Not at all.
You see, the thing is, it's people have become, they've grown up to just accept anything that's thrown to them that has a reification of a globe.
Mm.
They beg the question of a globe. They do correlation based on that belief. Therefore, globe. That's it.
The last time I filmed sunset, yeah, it's not on my channel anymore because somehow it disappeared. So I re-uploaded it, and it's just in my private YouTube. But I've got two sunsets. One's in I can't even remember when they are, but they're months apart, but a year's difference. So I don't know. One's in say August in 1 year, and then next one's in September in next year. And one sunset, as it drops to horizon, it just disappears. And then on next one, when it drops to horizon, it you can see light above horizon for ages, for about 20 minutes.
That's sorry.
For me, if it's a sphere, it should just disappear straight away every time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, you should never be seeing that light above horizon for 20 minutes, 30 minutes after it's dropped below.
But what's been awesome, I've also seen that, when it has a green flash.
Yeah.
I've seen that when it goes into pinpoint of green flash.
I've got that on film as well.
Mm-hmm.
Seen it for a while. I like it, green flash. What does it mean again? I forget. What causes a green flash?
I don't know, but I think they say it's got to do with noble gases in the air, something like that.
When we was on earlier on Flats, my brother's a globe. Well, I know him. He doesn't really think about it, but if you say, "Oh yeah, don't be stupid. It's not flat. It's a globe." Now he turned up when we was talking earlier live. Michael that was on, and they started talking about flat Earth. And I said to my brother what was talking about, and I said about flat, and he says, "Oh, it's not flat. It's a globe. Obviously, it's a globe." And I said, "Okay, well, flat's not a good description. Maybe level." And he says, "Well, what's the difference between flat and level?" I says, "Thank you, because usually will tell you that level conforms to a globe, and near a globe will tell me what's the difference between flat and level." I was like, "Yeah, nice one."
So level curves, PJ. It does.
Oh, of course it does.
Don't lie. Don't lie when you say level curves when they didn't say that, and then you show them saying it.
That's really funny.
Sean Hawkins, I'm not naming names. Level curves, and then when horizontal curves, and then when you say, "Okay, you said that," you say, "No, you're lying," and then no, we show you saying you're showing it.
I thought it was ironic.
Ken, look at this. Ken says Davey's awesome and smarter than all of you put together. Is that so?
Who says that?
Ken. So Ken, why don't you get Dave to come in here and we can educate him on what science is? Because he certainly doesn't know what science is.
I'm going to put that link to that sun video in private chat. Flatzoid.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, see you, Lightning. I just saw him all last night. He was everywhere I went. Man's busy.
Yeah, he's busy.
And I started filming it with solar filter as well.
So, Michael, did you see my name? I have it on screen.
You're right, Rog.
Look at my screen name. I put that in before you got here.
Look at Mike.
Yeah, and I know I saw you. I did. We looked at Michael. I prophesied it. I don't see Ken coming in.
Where's Jim Panda, the puff?
He ran away.
Oh, he's gone.
I'll have to re-upload this video. Like,
That's fine.
for some reason, it just disappeared, and I was lucky I still had it saved.
Have a look at that. Such a beautiful scene.
It looks like it's moving.
Yeah.
I had to cut all the sound off because while I was filming it, I got some Muslim trying to preach Quran to me.
It's moving because it's moving.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't know what I'm looking at. Is a flat earth, and they were like, oh no, Quran doesn't say flat earth; it says multiple earths. I was like, no, man.
No, it says seven it literally describes seven pancake flat heavens.
Oh.
Yep.
And a rainbow dome, right? Yeah.
Look at that.
So
that's quite a reflection, ain't it?
So when that sun disappears in that little picture, and bottom picture, I have to speed up because it's that long that there's light above the horizon. I've got raw footage, like.
But do you know that you can see that's actually just a reflection on this ocean surface?
Yeah, of course
Yeah.
it is. Yeah. That's my point. If it's sinking below a globe, how come there's so much light above the horizon for so long?
Because the sun's above it. That's why.
Yeah, the sun's actually above. You know, like when you did with your kitchen table, and you did that shadow. You know, the reflection that gave the shadow upwards on the mountain. You know, in the clouds. That's practically what's happening. The light is above.
If you
but
look
it's
at
far
waves,
away.
yeah, if you look at waves on that video, look how fast waves are moving. Like it's sped up. That
It's sped up quite a lot. Yeah, yeah, it takes a while.
it's like that light should not be there that long if it's a globe.
Mm-hmm.
No, of course not.
Yeah, look at how fast wind turbines are going.
Yeah, flying the Earth through the galaxy.
Yeah, that's super speed. Okay, guys, ready to go on?
Let's do it.
Let's do that.
He's muted. I can't hear him.
Oh yeah.
You're talking to me. I could look at him without feeling totally stressed.
The video is
No sound.
We can hear him.
No,
No
I
sound.
did feel annoyed, Joe. I felt annoyed, but not
Okay, what
stressed.
I'm going to do is I'm going to remove it and put it up again. Sorry. There we go. It should work now?
Any relationship between the
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
the orientation of the sunspots compared to the observer's location? And are there any variations in the sun's angular size between those locations? All those observations combined will be reality. And so any model for Earth needs to be able to account for those observations.
Model needs to account for an observation.
Well, if a model's making an observation, she needs to account for it. That's all I got to say.
Does the guy know what a reification model is?
Probably not.
Mate, the guy tried to debunk cell nav and proved that it uses triangles. Like, I mean, why are we even? Why are we debating whether this guy knows what he's talking about or not?
We're just having fun.
Or he knows what he's talking about and he's too stupid that he lets it go.
I mean, one of his videos that he did on me a while back was like, well, there's no up and down on a globe. And I showed that, yes, based on your globe, you have an axial tilt. That gives you orientation on your globe. He got like 300,000 views on that video.
Wow.
Not
He's making money
understanding
off
that. Yeah, not understanding that he's making himself look like a total dunce. Because when you have an axial tilt, it gives an orientation because that axial tilt is in reference to an angle.
What on earth was that?
So it gives an orientation which he claims doesn't exist on their globe. So the guy doesn't even know his own model that he's trying to claim.
No.
Not only that, but Critical Think is crowdfunding to join us in Antarctica. I will leave a link to his crowdfunding.
Critical Think is close enough to swim. Come on. Tell him to build a raft and he'll meet you there.
Yeah, man. Why not? Why not?
Funding page down below. He is planning to bring along some highly accurate scientific scales and weights. So that
Lovely. What does
They're
that,
gonna weigh the sun now.
what does that prove? Scales.
They probably want to say, oh, look, the weights change weight at different locations.
Of course. Yeah.
Literally, I can show you by the table, even at work, I can use my very highly accurate scale, put a weight, and I move it 10 centimeters away, and that weight has changed. Literally, because it works on what are called load cells.
Flats.
As soon as it moves, it takes the calibration out. So that's why you have to tear it again.
Flat.
And that is why the weight differs when you move the scales. Oh
Flat.
no!
Flats.
Yeah.
Sorry, I hate to do this, but Vicky says Michael hasn't got a link for Saturday, and then Ryan says, "Well, get your bums in gear."
What?
I haven't decided what time I'm streaming on Saturday.
Yeah, no, he's got to find out what time he's streaming first.
Well, thanks for telling me all about that. Damn it, you got me all excited already. I'm sorry.
No, because right, Flats. Now I've gone above 800 subs. I said I'll do that stream again on Saturday, but I was asking people what's best time for them, and I ain't come to a time yet,
Exactly.
Okay, well,
maybe you can help Flatzoid.
Then we will find out.
Maybe you can help Flatzoid do a poll and ask what best time is on Saturday.
I'll do
Bearing
a
in
poll
mind
for
it's got to
everybody
be
tomorrow.
UK time.
Yeah,
That's a fabulous
I'll post
idea,
a
Michael.
poll tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me it might be difficult because my mom's coming to visit for the weekend, so I might only come.
But I
for a
want
few-
you to be there, so if you can't do it Saturday, I'm not doing it Saturday at all.
Okay.
Can we make it Monday? Because I've got a long weekend this weekend.
Yeah, I can make
I
it
say we
Monday.
work it out and
I
let
can
him
make
know
it-
as
what,
soon as we can.
Monday at daytime.
Yeah, it'll be easier
Yeah,
for me.
Right, right. Well, that's it then. So you pick a time for Monday then, and I'll go with that.
Awesome. Yeah, because guys, I am working hard on my this weekend on the documentary to get it finished. I want to release it on Tuesday or Wednesday, so exciting
Nice.
stuff.
And
But it's first can be members only, so you better get your memberships if you want to see the documentary first.
I can't do an 800 sub stream without you joining. Flat.
No, definitely.
You've got a lot of my subs family, so
True.
it won't be fair,
And Lisa
No.
D, if you disagree, Lisa D, come in and talk to us. Don't ask for evidence in the chat. Come in, yeah.
I don't.
They always ask for evidence in the chat. Come on.
Well, you know what? I want to ask, when are we going to get evidence for the Globe claims? Because the Globes are the ones. The Globies are the ones making the claims. So when are we getting their evidence?
I know.
Never.
It's always a burden reverser, isn't it?
Always the reverse Rooney.
It never stops. I mean, look at last night's debate as well.
I know.
Yeah.
It's
Fingers reversed.
based assumptions and verifications, and then when asked to back it up, it's just based on more assumption.
And
There
a lot
was
of
there's
denial.
no evidence. It's just claiming things. Claiming things upon claiming things isn't evidence.
Well, I never saw any proof at all. I kept asking for it.
Mm.
Show us your data. Come on. Well, where's
Yeah, but we're going to have an exciting discussion Saturday again, because apparently they're going to come Saturday, hopefully again.
Is that not the reason that we are flat earthers?
Mm-hmm.
Like we come to realize that there is no evidence.
Woohoo! Jeff broke 80 subs eventually.
Nice. Good going, Jeff.
And that's not enough. So come on, people, subscribe.
Come on. Put his link in again, man.
Look at this.
Yeah, I hit 123 last night.
Wow.
I know.
Roger's really going quickly, man. Really going quickly.
I'll advertise for you. I advertise for you guys too. When I go in, I let them know. Flatzoid's got a channel. PJ's got a channel. Michael's got a channel.
Well,
I hope I got a channel.
I want to comment. I want to comment on your stream, Roger. I've
Okay.
been listening last 2 mornings, and it's a really, really good stream. And like you and Ryan really work well together. Like,
Oh, thanks. Yeah,
Really?
I gotta get used to the new studio. I'm out of the StreamYard stuff, and I'm doing restreaming now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's R&R. I think R&R is cool.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, you ready to go on?
Yeah.
Okay.
But he can then measure how the variable of changing location affects the measured weight of the scientific weight.
Okay, I wonder what the controls are going to be. Are they going to have the same air pressure, the same altitude, the same temperature? Are they going to have the same tear? Are they going to calibrate it? Are they going to calibrate it before they use it every time?
You know this.
I'm gonna say hell nah.
You know this graph is showing. What's this horizontal plane going straight through middle on it?
Oh no, that's just a reference that they use for anything on their globe that they just don't want to admit that it's based on a flat Earth. See, that says flat Earth. Literally, it says flat Earth there in the blue.
It does.
And whether such change conforms to the globe predictions of varying gravitational force. So there are certain...
Gravity's not a force, man. Get with the times. Been explained many times.
variables involved with the final experiment, thus it can be argued that it is an experiment.
No.
But even if we were to say...
No. That's not true. So because someone's taking a scale with and claiming science, therefore the final experiment is science. What?
Hold on a minute. What's the observed phenomena?
That's my whole point.
24-hour sun.
Yeah, but what's that got to do with what was just presented by critical
Oh,
thinking?
with the scales. Yeah.
Right. No,
Sorry.
but no, like
Whoever
I
did
did
that,
this,
thank
I
you,
did
by
this
the way.
with Luch earlier on a different thing, like, but it's same. So we'll go along with observed phenomena, 24-hour sun. What's the IV?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna still get to that now. Though.
And this is where they're gonna fall into like serious problems.
Yep. No, they don't have science, but we're gonna go through that now. I was just say thank you, Godzilla37, for your 5 membership gifts. I really, really appreciate it, man. You rock. So
God
thank
is
you,
dead.
Jeff. Yeah.
Get them while they're hot.
Jeff Gassett, welcome. Ryan S, welcome. Stephen Jarvis, welcome. Gary White Benga, welcome. And Flat Out Fudge, welcome. You guys. Awesome. So thank you very much, Godzilla.
I know, Stevie boy.
Way to go, Ryan. You got a membership.
So now you can watch the documentary, Ryan.
Yay.
Yay.
That was very nice. I don't know who did that, but thank you.
Godzilla.
It was Godzilla. It was the monster.
I know who did it. I was just going to say thank you, Godzilla, very much, sir.
Godzilla rocks. Okay.
Say that it's not, and that it is just an observation, so wouldn't prove anything, that claim directly conflicts with years of claims by flat earthers.
Whoa. I gotta rewind that a bit.
What?
So there are certainly variables involved with the final experiment, thus it can be argued that it is an experiment.
No.
But even if we were to say that it's not, and that it is just an observation, so wouldn't prove anything, that claim directly conflicts with years of claims by flat earthers. For example, Nathan Oakley was recently offered a place on the Antarctica trip, all expenses paid, and he promptly rejected it. But one of his arguments is that a few years ago he interviewed another flat earther.
I want to know what this has got to do with science.
Hold on a minute. A few years ago.
Exactly.
This is long.
Long
This
time
is like
ago.
10 years ago.
Same as the clip you showed earlier. That was like 8 years ago of Nathan.
This is years and years ago, and not just a few years ago.
I know. It's a long time ago.
He's lying, dude. That's all it is.
But I want to know what this has got to do with science in the first place, because he's trying to say, well, he's bringing weight, so therefore we can count it as science. But because you're saying it's just observation, therefore flat Earth is not what? And then brings this up.
Doesn't make any sense.
Observation alone don't prove anything. But
no,
the fact that there's like years and years of observations to prove flat. There's laser tests to prove flat. We all know now that surveying proves flat. Any kind of measurement you want to do on Earth is going to require Earth to be a flat baseline. That is the issue. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
The Earth.
Ryan, yeah, Ryan, thank you for your $5 super chat. He says, "I am supporting what I love. So should all of you." Yes, it's really agree. You rock. Thank you very much, man.
Ryan's an hour rocker.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Wayne?
Rocker.
I am a rocker.
So I don't see how this is science, though, that is bringing. And what has this got to do with science?
This is what do they call this? Like an argument from history or something.
This is called, yeah, this is just scattergunning, I would say.
Or maybe a red herring. Get off topic.
It's dishonest.
It's dishonesty. It's more like obfuscation tactic. Like he made a claim, but he doesn't want you to concentrate on his claim. He built the foundation like, oh, we're going to just say it's false, and then goes to something else that's totally off topic. It's got nothing to do with the science that he's talking about now. It's like, you see, therefore, not science.
It's dishonest because, like, in 10 years, you can change your position. You know, what you said 10 years ago isn't necessarily what you believe 10 years down the line. Especially in flat Earth, where you're always learning and well, not learning, like unlearning globe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, to try and hold someone to something they've said 10 years ago is dishonest.
But look at it this way. When you become a flat earther, do you automatically just know everything? No.
No, of course.
No.
You're going and you're learning more every day. Heck, I'm still learning things today that I didn't know 10 years ago, 2 years ago, or whatever. You are updating your knowledge every day. Okay, just like Nathan has updated his knowledge from that time.
Right.
Like, this is where, and I said this earlier, like, but this is where I stand with 24-hour sun, right? I've never said it don't. I've never said that you'll go to Antarctica and see a 24-hour sun. Never said that.
No.
Nope.
We've been presented footage that's turned out to be fake. So then you've got to think like, well, hold on a minute. If it's fake,
Why do they fake it?
Why do they fake it? So there's a good chance that when you get down to Antarctica, Dave, you aren't going to see a 24-hour sun. Now, if you do, that still don't disprove a flat Earth because we've got
no, it doesn't. It doesn't.
measurements, we've got laser tests, we've got observations. Like all of a sudden, Earth curve don't just appear.
No, it doesn't change the fact that there is no curve. And that
But
every
the
measurement
man Nathan Oka on something that he said 10 years ago when he was like naive,
It's honest.
you were, you know.
when he was
Yeah, it's honest.
Definitely.
Shortman, who spent a period of time working in Antarctica, and he said he didn't see a 24-hour sun.
Are you able to answer the question about 24 hours of light in Antarctica on a...
I've interviewed a guy who's not experienced 24 hours of daylight in Antarctica. He spent 18 months there. Have you ever
18
spoken to
months.
anybody ever that's been in Antarctica? Because I spoke to a chap who was a plumber on one of the rigs that's out there and spent 18 months there and categorically stated he didn't experience 24 hours sunlight.
Now, ignoring that it seems Robert wasn't actually in Antarctica during the Southern Sun.
Oh my word!
18 months.
Wait.
It gets thicker.
Ignoring he
and
wasn't
thicker,
in, he was on a.
Yep.
He was literally offshore, so he was in it all. He was past the 60th parallel. Was he not?
Wow.
Yeah.
So he was on the shores of Antarctica. So he would still see your claim 24-hour sun. And he was there for 18 months. So that's more than a year, I think. That's like a year and a half, as far as I know.
Yeah, it certainly is. The 24-hour sun.
Someone's
If
got a lot of that thing.
That's Ryan, I think.
Does Dave not also say that he never saw one? I don't want to strawman Dave, right? But I'm pretty sure I've heard Dave say when he was there, he didn't see one.
No.
I'm muted.
Somebody's got
It's yours, Roger.
Is it?
Yeah. Would you drop and come in again, maybe?
Oh, it's
Okay.
Roger making noise.
Dang it.
I'm going to start calling you noise.
It sounds like a pager.
I've been muted. I've been muted the whole time on my.
You got wait.
It weren't Roger.
No, it's still there, and he was gone.
It weren't
Yeah,
Roger.
it's
Ryan.
not me.
Sounds like a mohawk. Is it grass?
Him and went away.
I have no idea what that is.
Why does Ryan look like a milk bottle?
I don't know. I can tell you.
It was me.
It was you.
It's my phone. It's my phone the other damn way.
You mute me because your phone's going off. You turd. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, he muted me, and I dropped it, and it
No,
still was going on.
My goodness.
Sorry about that. I'm not thinking what's going on here.
You still look like a milk bottle, though, Ryan. So
Yeah, can't hide that.
I have sunlight over
Prometheus.
here, and
Prometheus.
Prometheus.
I'm
It does
actually
look
a
like
dark
one of
skinned
them.
person this time of year.
It does look like one of them engineers, doesn't it?
I have a very bad camera.
Yeah.
It's that little tiny thing, and yeah, it sucks ass. I'm sorry.
Okay. Let's see him try and come with science. Okay.
Summer, so he was there in a period of the year that the globe doesn't predict a 24-hour sun anyway.
Whoa!
But
So you can't count 18 months.
No, hold on a minute. He was
Almost a year and a half.
No, listen, we've got to unpack this, right? He was there in the year that the globe don't predict a 24-hour sun. So
No.
there's only a 24-hour sun in certain years.
No, Michael. He's saying he wasn't there in the summertime, which it closed. But he doesn't understand. He literally just said 18 months.
Yeah.
Play it back.
Where
Play it back.
18 months. Does he even listen? Listen.
Dorothy stated he didn't experience 24-hour sunlight.
Now, ignoring that it seems Robert wasn't actually in Antarctica during the southern summer, so he was there in.
He wasn't there during the southern summer.
but
18 months.
No,
Let me make
no,
this
but-
straight.
No,
Wait.
but listen,
18
listen,
months.
listen. Play it. Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
A period of the year that the globe doesn't predict a 24-hour.
A period of the year.
All right.
You see, but that's what I'm saying. 18 months is
Somebody's
a
on
year
that
and a
period.
half, Dave McKeegan. That's over a year. So that means he went through all the seasons.
Well, maybe the year gets
Yes.
longer the further south you go. Maybe a year is like 20 months in Antarctica.
I don't know. I doubt that.
No, I'm
But-
joking. Obviously.
But do you understand what I'm saying? Why this guy's so thick?
God.
He doesn't even understand if a person's 18 months, they are there for more than a year. They should see
Mm-hmm.
what is claimed.
Absolutely.
But
And
the
18
guy
months is
makes
what's there.
he doesn't listen to what's actually being said. He just wants to hear what he said. Let's say he wants to hear what is being said, not what is actually said.
Aye.
What year was Robert Shortman there? Do anybody know?
I don't really know.
I don't know.
But he
Aziz-
was. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say we should look it up and see if they predict that year to be sunless, if that's what they're claiming. McToon would say something like that. We don't predict that year. He
Right.
would probably tell McKeegan like that.
As is saying that he spent a total of 18 months there, not consecutive 18 months.
28 months.
Oh,
Yeah,
20
but how do you know if he was there summer or not?
Yeah, no, it didn't say that.
You see, Dave McKeegan is trying to make it sound like, oh, he just went in the winter times. No, that's not usually how it happens.
If someone asks you how long you've been in Antarctica, you're not going to say 28 months, but I were only there 18.
No.
That's a bit silly. Like.
Mm-hmm.
No, because it's like combining all your holidays together. You wouldn't.
I said 18, excuse my mistake. But
Yeah, 18 months. But the thing is, how does Dave come and say, "Oh, he wasn't there in summertime." He's just making a claim. Again, an unfounded claim without evidence.
Why is there no globe earther like coming up and saying I've been there and I've seen it? You know what I mean? Why is that not happening? Why is it? Some guy says they don't say 25, so they weren't there and they're lying and blah
But
blah
don't
blah.
you guys?
You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
don't you guys find it odd that this is the same year that Candace Owens and William Shatner and Neil deGrasse Tyson, all of them also want to go see the so-called 24-hour sun?
That's right.
Odd, isn't it? Yeah. No,
Odd.
I've had
Same time,
ballers.
same year.
I've had ballers make that claim though that they have video of 24-hour sun in Antarctica, and I ask them for it, and they disappear. They don't show.
Well, look at Union Glacier where they're going. Why doesn't the company themselves have this video footage?
Yeah, but isn't like when you've been presented video upon video and it turns out to be fake, why wouldn't you say that there's no 24-hour sun? Because everything you've been presented is fake. So like next step is, well, there can't be then. No, so like
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you look at it logically, it shows that there isn't a 24-hour sun.
Well, yeah, so
but
for a
our
flat
argument,
for a flat earther to say there's no 24-hour sun, they've got good reason to say it from what's been presented in past.
but we have to again state it doesn't matter what is shown though. We're just taking this from logical standpoint that we say there isn't based on the evidence presented.
Yeah.
But does that prove a flat earth or a globe? No.
Of course not.
It's not shape dependent. The only ones that have the shape dependency on that is the globe, because they're the ones with the burden.
I do lean to the side of I think there's no 24-hour sun there, but based on, like you said, on what we already know about it. I don't know for sure. Same as I don't know if there's an ice wall for sure, but I suspect there is.
Well, there's ice.
Yeah, there's definitely ice.
Yeah, why aren't they down there disproving ice wall? Why?
Yeah.
They're not. They can't.
I just want to know why they don't just show us the curve or show us the earth moving or show us gas pressure at containment. You know, concentrate on what's actually being asked for instead of trying to go to...
It's always point at sky.
Right.
Always point at sky.
Right.
I mean,
Jupiter has 4 moons, so Earth's not flat. You know what I mean? It's like that's all you get.
I mean, I heard today where the globers are moaning. Oh, so you guys are moaning that it's just proving against the globe. What if it's just a larger globe? What if it's a larger? Your radius values are out and everything doesn't work on your model. Everything. Hey, what's up, David? Man, I guess you man.
That's what they fight against their own claims, really, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They make all these claims, and then all of a sudden, when these claims don't add up, stupid flat earthers don't understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a claim. I got a 24-hour sun in my living room. I left the lights on. See, there it is.
Oh, Roger, is your living room floor flat?
Yes, it is.
Well,
I can even show it to you.
Then your claim's bunk, mate.
Yeah, hang it.
You've got spherical carpets.
But when I look at the floor, it looks like it rises to my eye level at the further away I get.
How many people phones carpet fitter ask him to come and measure the ceiling?
I'd
send them home, dude. Hey, go home.
You guys ready to go on?
Yeah.
But before we do, has he presented science yet?
No. They don't.
No.
Dave McKeegan has no clue what science is. It's proven.
No.
Proven.
Sun anyway. But Nathan is using an observation that Robert made as proof that the sun sets in Antarctica. So why is it that an observation is acceptable when it suits a flat earther's claim?
It's not science. Do you understand he didn't claim science?
No, he didn't. He didn't.
You guys are claiming this final experiment. Experiment means science, if you haven't realized that, Dave.
Right, let's go 10 years ago. Dave McKeegan didn't even know there was an argument between flat earth and globe earth.
There you go. That's right.
He didn't. I want to make an experiment. I want to circumnavigate north to south. I want to do a GoFundMe. I'll start it this week. Anybody who wants to actually really figure out if this is a globe or not, we're going to go circumnavigate north to south.
You know what's
How
funny
about
about
that?
that, Roger? Remember that
Yeah.
Gear 74 guy, that pilot,
Mhm.
when he wanted to commission a plane, said, "Come, I'll be your pilot. We'll circumnavigate from where you guys want to go. You know,
Yeah,
just
it-
organize the funds." And
It is
then
great.
Jaron and them started organizing all that funds, and then he started saying, "Oh no, I didn't say I can do it." And it's like,
Maybe he thought it was a joke.
no, he didn't think people are going to take it seriously.
Yeah. Well, I'm seriously saying this. If anybody wants to do it, we'll circumnavigate the globe, north to south.
Well,
Can I
think
make a
about it.
prediction?
What Duffy's now
You're probably going
spent,
to fail
you know, like,
miserably.
yeah, what he's
Yeah.
spending on this 100K that he's spent on this. Do you think he could have taken that 100K and spent it on a proper circumnavigation trip?
Of course.
How about a
Yeah.
nicer church or some new pews or
Mate,
whatever?
mate,
Yeah.
right?
I agree, Ryan.
He could pay for an honest surveyor to survey ground and find out whether it's curved or not.
But that's the thing.
It
All
don't
the surveys
need-
show it's not curved, though.
You don't
Michael.
need to go to Antarctica to prove shape of Earth, mate. A crock of
Yeah, he
shit.
just
Sorry
needs,
about that.
He just needs to do the Modus Tollens. Take the Modus Tollens challenge, and then you'll know if it's flat or not. And I guarantee you, every time it will show not to be a globe, because you don't observe a globe.
A little Rose is trying to get her 2 cents in too. I'm sorry about that guy.
Hey, Rosie.
Nathan also argues that the final
what-
experiment
Oh,
is
good.
presuming we'll be antipodal in Antarctica versus when we're in the north.
Why? It's an affirming the consequent formal logical fallacy with an antipodal assumption,
Mm-hmm.
because I've covered the same thing every time I've discussed it. The antipodal assumption, the begging the question fallacy, and the false dichotomy that they are utilising when they say they're going to go down, down to the bottom of a ball you're already assuming you're on.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an experiment, it has no independent and dependent variable, and you're yet to observe the phenomena if you're going to claim it.
Which is not the case. It's not a presumption, it's a prediction.
Stanley Tools, be good then. If you're on Flatzoid, be good.
Not a presumption. Are you presuming that you're going to a celestial pole?
Yeah, it is.
So a presumption then.
Yeah.
Are you presuming you're going to a continent on a globe?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so presumption then. Are you presuming that when you go there, you will see a 24-hour sun like your globe dictates should happen?
Yeah, it is.
So presuming then.
Yeah. And it's also laying back on Nathan Oakley 10 years ago when he was stupid, saying things that he's now learned better. You know, like I said things 10 years ago that are now no different. You know what I mean? You can't pull it, and it's got to be McToon who's done this, who's trolled through all Nathan Oakley's videos to find that. And it's got to be
Yeah, how
somebody like
dedicated
McToon.
must you be to go through all those thousands of streams now to check what the hell said where?
So you've been 10 years in past to find a Nathan Oakley to offer up against a Nathan Oakley in 2025. It's absolutely stupid.
I just had to put this up. Oh man. That's exactly my point, David. I don't think I would want to be with these guys on a flight all the way there and then still spend 4 days with them.
No.
Do you know what I want to know? Why don't Duffy message me and ask me to go?
I know. Not me.
Because,
messaged him.
Michael, you can't prove you're a flat earther.
Oh, yeah.
So, Michael, you didn't sign up for the whole thing. You didn't sign up for the
Hey,
little contest that he
tell you
made.
something.
We haven't got the certificates, Michael.
I'll
You
tell
had to
you
get on the
something.
list, buddy.
I'll tell you
You didn't
something,
pull the
right?
trigger.
I'll tell you something, right? These guys wouldn't want me with them.
No, of course not.
I'm telling you now.
No
Can
danger.
you imagine me on a plane, in a plane with no windows for hours and hours? Can you just imagine that?
Freaking out like, shit, where are we?
Yep, there you go. Well, I'd just be talking the whole time. You know that.
Yeah, you knock him to death, Ryan. They come back with
You should send me. You should just send me as the weapon.
if they did come back, they'd come back with bleeding eardrums.
AH was right. We know.
They'd
David
probably crash
Banner.
the
And
plane just to get rid of
wants
me.
to talk hold on. If he wants to talk to Dell, that's fine. It's up to him. We know Dave Banner, and there's nothing wrong with the dude.
It doesn't matter. You can
whatever.
be friends with who you want.
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's a straw man anyway. It's not his.
Yeah,
buddy.
I know David
Exactly.
Bannon's spoken against it anyway, but yeah.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. Even if it was his buddy, so what?
David Banner rocks, by the way.
Hey, Banner. Yeah, I was on his stream last night.
One second. AH was wrong.
Absolutely.
That's your new name. We watched David Banner, mate. We're not stupid.
I know. I was an idiot.
Anyway, let's move on. Shame.
In an experiment, you make predictions. So, for example,
Whoa. In an experiment, you make a prediction. It's called a hypothesis. You don't have a hypothesis, you can't do an experiment, because an experiment is to test your hypothesis. The prediction is what you predict. Wait. The prediction is what you predict would be the cause for an observed phenomena. What's the observed phenomena for the sun?
Light.
These guys don't think an hypothesis is a prediction.
That's their problem. It is.
I'm just stating what I've heard Fight the Flat
Yeah.
Earth say many times.
Yeah, but you've shown Fight the Flat Earth is the last person to ever talk about science or thermodynamics or anything really.
These people don't know what they're talking about.
Exactly. So to make it clear for anybody that doesn't know, you start off with observing a natural phenomena. Okay? Then you create a hypothesis, which is your prediction on what causes that observed phenomena. The experiment is testing that prediction, that hypothesis.
Do you know something else I've noticed, Flats?
Mhm.
They think that an hypothesis has to state IV and EV. It's worded like so. Obviously, it'll be your observation and the phenomenon, the thing that you're gonna vary. You don't state IV and DV in it.
No, because it's very clear. The IV is just the independent variable. It's like, what's the cause? So if I'm stating this causes that, I don't say IV and DV.
For instance, we're adding heat to water. Like you'd state if I add heat to water, water will boil. You don't write IV and DV. You know, like you don't. It's worded.
No, because it's common knowledge.
But
it's scientific jargon, in other words.
Yeah, but they must think like, and I'm going on what I've been told in comments from people. Like they must think that you have to state the literal IV and DV. Do you know what I mean? That's what they think. Like so they've gone and looked at other because you can go and find hypotheses online, you know, from experience. And they've looked at them and they've thought, oh, it doesn't say IV and DV. So there's no IV and DV in an hypothesis. That's the only thing I can think why they say these things.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I just got to point out, no one was agreeing with you, man. We are supporting David Banner because we know him. We are literally in his chats all the time. And I've actually seen Dal literally insult the guy like he does to me.
Yeah, I have.
And I did not agree with you. I said, even if he was Dell's pal, so what? Not in agreement with you.
No one agreed with you, full stop. Like, there's no argument about that. No one agreed with you.
Why is it still going on?
I even called you AH was wrong. If you think that's agreeing with you, mate, you're deluded.
Yeah, and anyway, it's weird how he wants to come in here and just try cause strife for no apparent reason.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay.
I think he was in David's last night doing the same thing, I think.
But you know what, right? So what if Banner were Dell's mate? So
exactly.
what?
So what if he was, but then
doesn't mean anything. Yeah. Okay.
Not.
So science. Okay. There is no science being presented. The guy doesn't know what an independent variable is. He doesn't know what an observed phenomena is. He doesn't know what a prediction is.
Oh,
this is supposed to be the smart guy.
Just to
If you're
reiterate what
testing one,
Michael was saying earlier, that you won't be able to find out what the cause is without an independent variable to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yeah.
The thing is, the independent variable is the cause.
Well, that's how you determine it,
So
right?
that's what I'm asking. So what is the observed phenomena, guys, for this so-called final experiment?
And you know another thing that they try and tell me, and all in comments, that you can have multiple IVs.
Oh no.
So
Wait, wait.
so like if you were to have multiple IVs, how do you know what causes your effect?
Well, it's not
I don't know.
independent. Multiple.
But that's why you have systematic experimentation.
Yeah.
Because
So
you use one IV at a time.
So if there is more than one cause, you can't know that from one experiment, can you? You can't.
Independent on its own. How can it be multiple?
So technically, this is a modus tollens argument, right?
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this, guys. Let's try and see if we can science their whatever rubbish this is, which we won't be able to. What's the observed phenomena?
For the 24-hour sun? Is that what you're looking for?
Let's go.
Yeah. What's the 24-hour? What is the observed phenomena?
24-hour sun.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, 24-hour sun. Okay. So, sun, yeah. So what is the IV for that? What's the cause for 24-hour sun?
They've got only one avenue for this globe.
Yeah.
That's not a cause neither.
Globes can't be the IV though.
Yeah,
No.
but that is what they're gonna claim. Like, if you say,
Yeah, I know, but we're trying to work out.
I know, but you've got to go along with what they're saying, see whether it's real or not.
This isn't science. That's all it is.
That's what I'm trying to point out.
You can't manipulate globe, so bunk. No,
Like I said, it's a modus tollens argument. If Q, then P, right?
Sort of.
If 24-hour sun, then globe.
Okay, so what causes 24-hour sun?
Globe.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how does the globe cause that 24-hour sun?
Can't, because you can't manipulate it to find out.
So, guys, do you see we can't even create a hypothesis because it's not science?
No, you can't. It's all just blooming. It's not even guesswork. It just doesn't fit.
I've literally just done this afternoon with Luca, haven't I, PJ?
Absolutely.
But it's just because you don't understand it.
If anybody wants to have a good listen to this, like, broke down with Luca today, man, I had a great laugh with him.
He was on PJ's day?
Yeah, 2.5 hours.
Okay. I literally had him admit defeat, didn't I?
You did, yeah. He conceded to it. He did concede.
So
Give us the link. Give us the link.
Yeah, so since Sean is streaming this is homework for Sean because I want some more funny content from the guy. Please give us a scientific hypothesis and experiment regarding this 24-hour sun, please. Tell us what the observed phenomena is, the independent variable, and how it causes the dependent variable of the 24-hour sun. And then tell us how you would experiment that, please. That's your homework.
Can
Guys
we get
agree?
some ranch dressing for our salad, please?
Yes. I want to understand linear function too. That's what he wanted to explain to me geometry-wise. I don't understand linear function and how it works. He never did tell me.
Well, Sean has a link to come in.
He can actually comment in chat. He's just.
And he can comment in chat.
Yeah, he's not banned. He's not
No, he just
banned.
got timed out for a lot of.
Remember, Sean always moaned and said, "Oh, I can't come in because I'm banned, so I'm not going to come in." While he's unbanned, and he still makes excuses not to come in.
Me and Jeff were playing with him earlier.
He's a baby, man.
Sean, do you want to replace Jem and debate me?
There you go.
So yeah, I'll be looking out for that reply on your scientific hypothesis and scientific experiment on the 24-hour sun, Sean. Make sure you have that ready for us. Okay, let's carry on with this video.
watering plants. You can make a prediction such as, I think doubling the amount of water would give double the growth of the plant, and then you test to see if that's the case. Based on a globe, the prediction is that a 24-hour sun in Antarctica would be the same as in the Arctic, circling all the way around us, staying the same size, because the two locations are antipodal.
No, sorry. That's not science. That's not a prediction. That's an assumption. Does the guy not understand the difference?
Antipodal assumption. He said it.
He just said it. He made two assumptions there. I assume that we're on a globe. I assume there are two poles, and I assume that the sun would do the same as the other side on my assumed globe.
It's what is it? What
That's
Nathan,
not me. My phone is away.
I think it's this Lord, actually.
What is it? What Nathan calls it? Formal logical fallacy.
Formal logical fallacy, yeah. Informal logical fallacy, actually.
What is it? That's maybe me, just so I can figure it out if it is.
Yeah, I think it's
It's you, definitely. You sound like
You got a buzz.
you sound like you've got one of them things on your neck. Oh.
But yeah, there's definitely no science in what he's presenting, because it's literally correlation. Science is not correlation. Science is causation. Because if it was correlation, it wouldn't be objective, would it?
There's not a. I've learnt this like over years of talking to ballers who come and troll me in chat. Not one of them understands science. They all fall for pseudoscience.
Yeah, but they're always.
Every single one of them.
But have you not realized they all learn from the same people? The people that teach this idiot science, which is just pseudoscience, by the way, not actual science, is people like FTFE and McToon.
It's hard to tell whether there is loads of people or whether it's same idiot with loads of accounts. You know, you can't tell this like.
No, but that's the thing. I've spoken to actual real people, okay, and they learn literally from people like McToon or FTFE, the biggest idiots in the arena that don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
they
well,
listen to.
So this is a common thing, and you're right, Flatzoid. You are 100% right, because I've experienced this. Right, you mention flat Earth to somebody, and you say look into it, and the first place they'll go to is McToon, or they'll go to debunkers first, like to understand. It's weird. It's weird, like,
and they just agree with them.
Yeah. But like, if you're an honest person, you are looking into it, and then you go to them people, you are automatically dishonestly learning.
It's okay to go and look at them.
How else to word it, like, but like,
yeah, but it's okay if they go and look at it, but don't just accept what they say is truth just straight away. Just like you're not supposed to accept what we say it's true straight away, but at least be honest and look into it without having a bias.
Yeah. So, Flats, you're saying that astronomy has absolutely nothing to do with science.
Astronomy is not science, no. It's
How can it?
Yeah,
where's the independent variable for astronomy? Yeah.
No idea.
It's not science.
Observation. Just look into the telescope.
It's insane. Okay.
It's an
prediction based on a flat plane is that they would be different because the sun can't circle the Arctic and Antarctic in the same manner. No matter how much flat earthers want to think that avoiding making any predictions would somehow protect them.
Stop.
I mean,
why can't it?
Yeah, there's no reason why not.
If sun is always above a flat plane and it's doing circles, why can it not?
No, because he says so, Michael. Remember, he is the arbiter of what people think, what people say, and how things work.
See, they're offering up that AE map as an argument, which it isn't, because that's based on globe. So on globe, sun goes to tropics. On AE map, it goes to tropics.
Yeah.
In reality, how do we know that it goes to tropics? How do we not know it goes past tropics?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the analemma actually shows a elongated pattern in the so-called southern hemisphere, right?
Mm. Yeah. How do you get an analemma on globe?
That's a good question.
Stupid idea.
Is it better now with my
Dog.
audio?
Love to see Globe explain.
You're
that.
good.
You know what it's like? It's
my,
like
my next door neighbour's got a globe flats, right? And it's got an Amelina drawn on side of it.
They do.
Yes, it does.
it's like
They got
it's
a
like
bit.
it's like what they call the impossible eclipse, the selenium eclipse.
Yeah.
The globe, it's not supposed to work on the globe, yet they make an excuse to say, "Oh, it's just refracted." You know what I mean? It's all the globe does every single time is make a guard of the gaps argument
It
for
does,
when they show something to be wrong.
Yeah.
This is why they have things like dark matter and antimatter and quantum foam and all this nonsense bullshit, because they keep having to make things up to keep their narrative alive instead of just being honest. Okay, what we thought to be true is shown false. Let's think get to something else. No, we still believe this. Let's just make more glue to make it fit.
Where do you get quantum foam at?
Yeah.
They have quantum foam.
It's like
Where's-
part of quantum mechanics.
It's like I were on about other night, it's solar system model.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So you've got little planets right close to the sun, and then you go to these big planets in the middle, and then little planets further away. That don't make sense.
Huh?
No.
But the ones that are really big, they're called gas giants.
Well, the Big Bang made all that happen, right?
See, this is quantum foam, right? Roger.
Roger.
Quantum foam or space-time foam is a theoretical quantum fluctuation of space-time on very small scales due to quantum mechanics. The theory predicts that these small scales, but particles of matter and antimatter, are consistently created and destroyed. These subatomic objects are called virtual particles. The idea was derived by John Wheeler in 1955. In other
the
words,
Wheeler family. Yeah.
in other words, virtual, not real. Just like Einsteinian gravity, mathematical, not actual. It's crazy. Everything these guys come up with is literally just have faith, bro. Just trust me.
I was thinking they had it at the store. You could buy this foam. I spray it in my cracks and stuff and the walls. I thought that
Standing
might
foam.
be quantum foam. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, the
It's funny.
polyurethane foam.
It's funny. The wheelers, they just don't. They got a name like a wheel, but they don't see. They can't see the Earth as like a wheel, But they are called wheelers. But they claim the globe.
Speaking of Wheeler,
They got everything. He got everything right, that guy, except he still thinks it's a globe. So his
Jabba the Hutt.
name, he gotta realize his name.
Jabba the Hutt.
You can use it, Roger, in your quantum cracks.
Oh, yeah. My cracks are just fine like they are.
I like
Okay.
Wow.
That is pretty much the same logic as thinking, I could put my hand in a fire, and as long as I don't predict it will hurt, then it won't.
No, that's stupid.
What? All right, come on. Now we're being ridiculous.
It's a silly analogy.
Many of them also say that a 24-hour sun wouldn't disprove flat Earth. It just means that there is a different flat Earth to the one that they thought.
No, that's bullshit.
No.
No one. Wait, has anybody ever said there's a different flat Earth to what we thought?
Hell no.
I live on one Earth, dude. Sorry.
He's appealing to your idiots like Dirt and Witsit and Jeren.
We just say if there was a 24-hour sun, it's something we didn't know about and need to maybe investigate or something. Don't say it changes the flat Earth or we say it makes a different flat Earth. It's just something we don't know how it works yet.
And take a look at the way they tell us what we think.
The divine thoughts all the time. Right?
Yeah, of course.
But you understand how he keeps straw manning.
Yeah, but the straw man in Dave's fucking app, Dave's AE map with a cycling sun, that's what the straw man in. That's what they're arguing against.
And he's been told multiple times that's not. It's insane. I don't know.
It is.
Or that there are some other variables that they've not yet taken into account. But these reactions to the final experiment are a direct contradiction to years of claims and supposed proof of flat Earth.
Really?
No.
For example, flat earthers love to bring up arguments like the black swan and other photos where they argue that you can see further than the globe predicts.
Okay,
So,
whoa, I just have to bring that up.
Oh, that's
FED. FED. Did you hear that? Claim you can see farther than the globe predicts. So we see too far then.
Yep.
What does FED tell us, lady? Don't say you see too far. But that's literally the argument they bring up.
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
True.
And didn't he have Tinfoil Hat Man do observations on his show too?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, we're not here to talk bad about them or anything. I just think it's hypocritical to tell a person, listen, yeah, get with it. Stop telling people you see too far. It's redundant. When you literally make that argument yourself when you bring up the modus tollens.
It's true.
That's literally what you do.
It's true.
That's all I was saying.
It's the same as going to, I don't know, you know, like what's it saying? Don't do what we do. Like, let's say I'm saying,
don't do as I do, do as I say.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That one.
Don't do as I do, do as I say. That's exactly the same thing. So they're allowed to use the argument, but if someone else uses that argument, no, it's redundant.
We should copyright it.
Really bad.
Everybody is responsible for what they say, though, like, and there will be.
So yeah, I don't agree with that.
No, I don't.
No.
Because
I don't agree with. People telling others what they can and can't say and what they can and can't believe.
I agree with that. Everybody can say what they want. They can believe what they want. Okay? You represent yourself at the end of the day, guys. Okay? You represent yourself. You don't, someone doesn't represent, one person doesn't represent the whole flat earth. Okay? I represent myself, PJ represents himself, Mike represents himself, you guys represent yourself. Yes, we have same agreements, we have disagreements, but it doesn't mean we represent what we say or what someone else says is the be all and end all of everything we believe.
But if you make a claim, I think you should back it up, though, right?
Yeah. It's not some weird cult or something like, oh, you're not allowed to say this or allowed to say that.
Well, I'm just going to say, I think that the sky is spiritual more than just physical and what you can see. I think it's spiritual, and I think that's why we can I think we're all allowed to just theorize whatever we want. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm doing. I'm theorizing because we don't know, right? We don't know what's above our heads, but I can only assume, and so I can put two and two together, though, right? And I can think logically. I mean, there's all kinds of different ways that it could be, right? So I don't see anything wrong with having that conversation. I don't.
You can take that logically, though, Ryan. Like, do you agree God's supernatural?
Absolutely. I
Do you
think he's more
agree?
that than he's physical, of course.
Do you agree God resides in heaven that's supernatural above us?
Yes, whatever that is, yeah. I do.
Do you agree Bible says that firmament is heaven?
Yes.
Do you agree that Bible says sky is heaven?
Yes.
So then
that might have a double meaning, but yes, I do believe that.
So then your argument stands, and I agree with you.
Do you agree that the Bible says that the crust is firmament?
No.
I knew you were going there. I knew you were going. The crust, the pie crust. You know.
Well, I'm sure if you go and read in Revelations, it specifically says that Jesus came down from hell for everyone to see. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Proverbs is where I go for all my, like, you know, whenever I have a question about something and I don't know what to do, if I need moral support, I go to Proverbs, and it says to test all things and hold on to what's true, right?
Right.
So if I don't go and I don't inspect all these ideas and give them full attention, right, and take a look at them, then how could I ever find out what the truth is if it's mixed in with all of that, right?
Amen.
See what I'm saying? So it's only logical to me that I have to be able to theorize and openly talk about it. And we should be able to discuss these things logically and not get mad at each other, of course. That's why I like about being here.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you, Godzilla37, for your $5 super chat. It says, this super chat has been brought to you by Dave McKeegan. Trust Dave McKeegan for your organic fertilizer needs, now with a never-ending supply.
Cheers. Cheers, Dave.
You rock, Lord.
Wow, definitely, that was
Thank you
awesome.
very, very much, man. You rock. Really appreciate the support. But yeah, Dave McKeegan, man, get with the times, man. Really. This is like. Anyway, I still waiting for the science. By the way, he hasn't explained how it's experiment.
So therefore, Earth is flat. So point 1, viewing an object in the distance is not an experiment, it's an observation.
No, really?
Wow. We've been saying that all along.
Yeah, but this is where we've got to be careful because there's plenty of flat earthers run round on YouTube saying observations are experiments.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, that is the truth, and we have been trying to get them to understand the difference.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, honestly,
but I'm glad Dave McKeegan understands it's just an observation, not an experiment. So that's good. Someone's getting through to him.
Good.
Because science means experiment. Observation just alone is not experiment. So, by the way, then, Dave McKeegan, do you know that your whole globe, everything you look in the sky, your astronomy is just observation, so therefore not science then? Are you going to be denouncing astronomy as science?
Mate, I had Groovy telling me that you don't need an IV or a DV to do science. I was like, hold on a minute. So if you've got no IV and DV, what exactly are you testing? Like
theological science is like that.
What you testing?
Philosophical.
Just testing note, like, you know what I mean? It's like
that's called philosophical or pseudoscience. That's
yes.
These people are stupid, man. Proper stupid.
We're filling in what we think we know.
You'll
with
attest
what we
this.
don't know, right? That's a smart idea, right?
You'll attest this, Flats. Like they come, right, and say the most stupidest things with this air of authority, like they're belittling you and talking down to you, while saying the most insane,
idiotic, stupid stuff. Yeah,
it's so balmy, like it's unreal.
Oh yeah, Barry said something in there. You guys might want to read it.
Until I got into flat Earth, I never realized people could be so stupid. I really didn't.
I see Sean is only realizing now about the 7,000 islands in Japan. He's looking it up now.
Really?
Where have you been, Sean?
Oh, wow.
He's been restreaming your live feeds, man. That's
Yeah, but I mean, this is such old news. Where
Are
has
you sure
he
he
been?
wasn't part of that 100th monkey experiment?
Nah, dude. He's the leader of it.
Oh, Sean who knows all.
I'm sorry, Sean. I'm sorry. That was horrible of me.
Yeah, Sean knows everything, guys. Sean just destroys anybody that he talks to.
I'll tell you one thing Sean don't know.
What's
Where
that?
his path is.
Did you guys see what Barry posted? He said that stars are entities, and after that thing I saw last night, I'm starting to think he's right, bro.
The Bible does say that.
Stars are entities. Bible.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Therefore, by flat earthers' own claims now, those don't prove or disprove anything. So, at least we know flat earthers can no longer use those against the globe.
What?
Use what against the globe?
Wait. Let's just quickly listen to this.
To bring up arguments like the black swan and other photos where they argue that you can see further than the globe predicts, so therefore Earth is flat. So point 1, viewing an object in the distance is not an experiment, it's an observation. Therefore, by flat earthers' own claims now, those don't prove or disprove anything. So
Whoa.
Wait, let's qualify these. So point 1. Flat earthers have never claimed observations as science.
Nope. They're observations.
But you're also missing the point, Jay. He's saying because you're not claiming it's science, it's only observation, therefore it doesn't disprove a globe. I'm sorry. No. When we observe something to be an impossibility of your claim, it disproves your claim.
Yes, it does.
That's not science. That's called observed reality.
It's also acknowledging he don't know what science is like, because an observation at distance you would have to manipulate the globe or the flat Earth. You'd have to manipulate the viewing reference. You know what I mean? You can't do that.
Yeah.
So
No.
like it's just an observation, no science behind it, no IV manipulation. He don't understand science.
It's just geometry. That's trigonometry. Is basic
Yeah,
math.
it's just look right.
But
How do you right?
Yeah, but look at it this way.
Right. So you get a
and
plank of
geometry
wood,
are straight
right?
line.
You've got two planks of wood. One's bent, one isn't. Right? How do you establish whether one's bent or not?
You reference it by observation to each other.
Yeah, you look at
Yeah.
it. It's
Yeah.
that simple. You observe it, right?
But
You
that's what
can
I'm
tell
saying.
by looking down it that one's bent and one isn't.
But that's what I'm saying. The globe makes a claim saying, look here, this is how far we're supposed to see based on my claim. We go and we say, okay, let's look. And we see, no, it is showing your claim bunk
Yeah,
because we
you
see
can
further
see
than what you
further.
claim.
Yeah.
And therefore, what you claimed has been shown invalid, it's shown false. So therefore, your claim is bunk.
Yeah.
It's not science, it's observed reality.
So they offer loads of bollocks up like refraction and that. What they don't even understand refraction.
But that's what I love.
Oops, sorry.
Like the discussion we had last night, the guy didn't understand what terrestrial refraction was, evoking their already assumed radius.
Yeah.
But wasn't that like a 2012 argument?
And this new, which I am definitely going to crown as the new Black Swan King, because that lighthouse observation from Tinfoil Hatman to me is my favorite Black Swan, definitely, because they can't claim their damn refraction, even if they want to give standard refraction and they want to ignore that it's applied on their radius, it's still not supposed to be seen
Over the curve.
at all. Yeah, they claim the globe, the horizon is supposed to be what, 20 meters away? We see over 8-9 miles away.
Flat.
Without their bendy crane refraction they want to keep pushing.
It's really not rocket science, right?
Yeah. You see
But they
further
left that
than
in
what
there.
they claim. Therefore, what they claim is false.
Well, John left the refraction in there on purpose. He did, just to get that argument out of him.
Yeah.
It did work. Refraction.
No, the pick worst possible screenshot they could have done, like with bendy crane.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'm not so sure that what best thing to do. Like, to be fair.
No, I'm happy that happened because he was able to do more observations where it was a calmer day, and you still saw so far where it wasn't that so much refraction. The point was you're making it's just optical. Okay, great. But like I said, we've moved on from just trying to show. We've shown them it's just optical. We moved on from showing them now. Guess what? It is now totally impossible, even when you want to evoke your optical effects.
It's
You
a
understand?
physical thing. Yes.
Because with that, they could use an unlimited amount of value of refraction they wanted to because it was so wavy and shit. Now, they can't claim that with this new observation. They can't claim, oh, look, it's bendy cranes or whatever. They can't claim anything other than, okay, you guys aren't where you say you are, and you're higher than you say you are. Why? Because I have to say it because I need to defend my belief system that is just shattered into a million pieces. That's it. They have no argument. Just like we said, there is no debate. And this observation solidifies that there is no debate. There's only excuse makers.
Oh, like
That's
John
it.
Hawkins.
Yeah. I just realized something. There's literally a lake like 3 blocks from my house.
Oh. And does that
I
lake
could
lie
actually-
level?
I could actually go over there and do some stuff. I didn't even think about that. There's like literally,
can do stuff,
down the
yeah.
street, you can see it from here.
It's curved according to that Christian guy.
Mm-hmm. Well, guys, yeah, I am just waiting for my capture card and cable. Hopefully, this comes this weekend. And what nice is in December I can take the camera with and do some of my observations as well. So just want to say thank you again for the support. You guys rock.
Absolutely.
Are we going to finish the video quickly because we're already over our time?
Do it, man.
Oh, at least we know flat earthers can no longer use those against the globe. Point 2. They're presupposing a sphere of radius 3959 miles to get their prediction for how much an object should be obstructed, and when they then see objects beyond that distance, they presume that the Earth must be flat.
No, that's it. So does he know he just conceded? Presumed
Yes,
it's a globe based on a claim from a globe, done an observation to show that presumed globe is false, therefore not a globe.
He won't get it.
I think he does get it. I think he's a bullshit artist, man.
You think he's lying?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I think they're all lying.
Oh,
This guy knows there's nothing. This
I don't.
guy-
I think McToon, I think they all know. I think they're all.
But you know, with Dave McKeegan, guys, do you know that the numbers, the number of views he was getting when he was just doing lenses and stuff? 4,000, maybe 5,000 views a video.
Yeah, I remember this.
His first proper flat Earth video, 1.4 million views.
wow.
Why do you think he only does flat Earth now?
Yeah, no doubt.
Views.
The guy claims that is a what they call it now, like a science. What
Educator?
Communicator.
Yeah, communicator.
Science communicator, right? He's a photographer. He's got naught to do with science. He's got no science background. All of a sudden, when he talks about flat Earth, globe Earth, all of a sudden now he's a science communicator. What's a lot about
The guy knows cameras and
Yeah, that
lenses.
works.
I'm going to give that
McKeegan, if
to
you're watching me, mate, you know nothing about science at all.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm gonna ditto that. I'm gonna say the guy knows these things about camera and lenses. Okay, that's his speciality. Great. But when
Good.
it comes to science, the guy is a total chuff nugget and should not be talking about it because he clearly doesn't know the difference between prediction and assumption.
I think we call that where I come from. He doesn't know he's asked from a hole in the ground.
Elbow, man, elbow.
He's asked for his elbow.
Yeah. By the way, Chuff Nugget was used on a stream last night somewhere. I think it was Nathan or somewhere. they're taking your words, Flats. Use Chuff Nugget.
Well, I actually got that from Mr. Sensible, believe it or not.
I mean,
Nice. I haven't heard him say that. I gotta go watch him.
I definitely didn't just realize that, by the way, Godzilla.
even McToon and Fight the Flat Earth don't call themselves science communicators. You might hear this from Dave, not a professor, but McKeegan claims it. Like I've literally heard him say it in his own voice. Science communicator.
Says it. Yeah, he's
Weird. Yeah. I can see Simon Dan saying that. I'm a science communicator.
No, I've not heard him say it either. But this guy, wow.
I can't say that I have.
The truth about something, are you not? Isn't that what science is? Is finding the truth about everything? I mean, come on, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, let's quickly finish this video.
I've never seen a flat earther test to see could the globe have a radius of, say, 5,000 or 6,000 miles.
Why? Because your claim is 3959. That's your claim for your globe. And by the way, if you have a larger radius, your globe is shown false because nothing would work. Because all your equations are based on that radius value of 9539.
No,
What?
so
3595.
Let's take it further. Space, planets, stars, orbital mechanics are all bunk. Because everything works on the assumption that Venus is the same size as Earth. If Earth's bigger, that makes Venus bigger. That makes all your claims bunk. Every single one of them.
All math falls apart.
Yeah, all the math doesn't work together because all the ratios change then. So
they don't even
does
realize
this show a sign of intelligence and logic from this guy?
No. This guy is a clown communicator.
I agree.
Wow. Oh, didn't Steve-O go to clown school?
Argue it's not 3959 miles, therefore presumption is it's flat. So Flat Earth has taken observation that doesn't match a sphere of radius 3959 miles, and to them, that is irrefutable proof that the Earth cannot be a globe. But now they're trying to argue that observations that wouldn't match a flat plane wouldn't actually mean the Earth isn't a flat plane.
What?
What kind of logic?
What observation isn't matching a flat plane?
What logic is that? Flat Earth makes no claims.
At all.
That's
Flat
insane.
Earth makes no claims.
Keep saying
Why is he keep on reversing the burden onto flat Earth?
We've come out of a religion that makes claims about shape of Earth, right? We're flat earthers. We have no claims. All we know is it is not a globe.
But we don't need to replace their belief system, do we? When we show their belief system false, it's not our job to replace it.
No.
These people are
It just means there's
some
variables they haven't accounted for. But they won't accept that the Earth could be a sphere of radius 3959 miles, and there might be some other variables they've not accounted for.
What variables?
Like refraction.
What variables? We're not doing science.
No. And again, you see, he just evoked refraction. Terrestrial refraction, 7/6 of the radius value.
Yeah.
You've already presupposed your radius value to get your radius value, you dipshit. This is the same issue I had with the guys last night when I say you guys are already assuming your outcome before you do your calculations.
This guy's no smarter than Sean. Are you listening? Are you listening, Sean? This guy's as thick as you, mate. As thick.
Well, at least he's got a dog.
Yeah. Look at dogs hiding in its face. It's like, don't associate me with this muppet.
So their arguments for why the final experiment shouldn't be considered as valid evidence for anything directly contradicts many of their own apparent proofs for flat Earth.
No. It's very easy to understand. Flat Earth doesn't make a claim on what the sun should and should not do. We don't even know what the sun is. You guys make a claim on how far it is, what it's made out, what its composition in, everything.
Exactly.
Okay? You guys have the burden. You guys have the claim. We don't have to replace it if it's shown false. When you're doing your non sequitur of showing something else, like an observation and trying to call it science, is called dishonesty, Dave. We're not making the claim. We never claimed shape is science. That's just you being an idiot and doesn't understand that it's a category error.
Let's be clear once and for all, right? Sun does not prove shape of the ground you are stood on.
No.
Yeah, and I want to say something like Mikey puts it this way: you need a clear day to make a proper observation, and the only day you're going to get refraction like they want is on a cloudy, foggy, misty, hot day or whatnot. So you're going to get refraction on those days.
Don't you
on
think,
a clear day.
Don't you think it would be funny if they like go now all the way to Antarctica? They go there and they just sit in a blizzard for those 3 days.
Roger.
That wouldn't be a clear day. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Roger, define refraction for me.
Define it. It's the instant angle where light hits a medium.
Right.
Barrier.
So when I go and just say I live near the sea and I go down to the beach and I look at a boat today and then I go tomorrow and it's a bit cloudy and I can't see the boat as well. Is that refraction?
Yeah, I would say so. Yes.
Well, I disagree.
You would?
Yeah.
That would be refraction. That would the
I
light.
I call that weather, not refraction.
Okay, yeah, I get you. Yeah, but
you see what I'm saying? Like,
I do.
Refraction requires two media, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Where's two media?
Well, wouldn't the water from the clouds be a media?
Well, what happens for a day without the clouds?
Yeah.
Well, then again, you wouldn't have refraction then at all. That would be weather. Yes, weather
Yeah,
causes.
remember, I just
effect.
have to point out that terrestrial refraction is not refraction. It's just a name given so they can make a refraction excuse.
Yeah,
It's
so
based-
you can see it
it's based-
because of refraction.
It's literally based on taking the radius and growing the radius, making it bigger.
Whatever they could do to make it seem like it fits.
For me, the refraction, you'd have to be involving water, like light shining into what, like you see when you put a pencil in a cup of water and it looks bent.
The same with glass too, right? Glass causes refraction.
Yeah. But I don't see how you gain that just in air. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if we get any kind of refraction, it would be from a crystalline dome above us, would cause the lights above it to refract, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but you've got to understand when it says sun and moon are in firmament.
Yeah.
And then you look at Hebrew cosmology diagrams, and sun and moon are in air. They're not actually like inside the firmament or other side of it. They're in earth with us.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So
I know what you're saying.
When it says in the firmament, it means it's encapsulated with us. We're inside firmament. So there is no like refraction as they claim to happen.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
my
the Bible
opinion.
also doesn't say that it's not just an
That's my
illusion.
opinion. That's my opinion. Like,
Okay.
people can disagree with me, like, but
I'm not trying to disagree with you.
And I've no doubt that even if I go to Antarctica and there is a 24-hour sun that we document, there will be flat earthers who try and argue that it didn't happen and that the footage is fake.
Wow. So by admittance, this is not a final experiment as you make it out to be, because people call you out fake anyway. Woohoo. So not going to change a thing. So waste of money then.
well, there's no such thing as a final experiment, is there?
Nope.
Well, they want to
always
end the
get-
argument.
The thing is, you'll always get people that disagree. Okay? That's why I said this is only the final quote-unquote experiment
So,
for
like-
Will Duffy, because he is insecure about his belief. It's not final for anyone else besides him.
Yeah,
True.
let's just look at it logically, right? They call it a final experiment, right? No experiment's final.
No.
It's not an experiment, so all they've got is yeah, that's all they've got.
That's
right?
the only
It's
true
the-
statement.
These guys could go down and come back with footage. Yeah. What's to stop anybody else then going down and doing the same a year later or 2 years
And,
later?
and then showing it not to be
so
true.
it's not a final experiment.
Nope.
Well, if you're going to commit fraud and we prove that it is a fraud, then it is
Well-
a fraud. That's all there is to it.
Well,
Correct?
the final experiment is literally just a PR stunt.
It is,
That's
it.
it is a stunt, definitely.
However,
What up?
Whoa.
Whoa!
Sorry, that was me.
Damn, PJ.
I just downloaded Bob from Speaker's Corner talking about Pope Francis, and I just went to check it. That was working all right, and I did realize I was.
That were off Remnant's channel, that was Gregorian chant.
Wow.
Yeah, that was.
Wow.
Sorry, guys.
Wow.
I will say that such a response cannot come from the likes of Flat Earth Dave, Nathan Oakley, or any other flat earther who has rejected an offer of a completely free trip to go there and see it for themselves. For me personally,
cares?
they
Who
forfeited
does
any
care?
rights to question the validity of what we document the moment they turn down the offer.
Oh,
Well, that's going to be it for this video.
Stop, right? Sov, man, you are correct, right? Sov says, ain't these the same waffles that say science doesn't prove things?
That's right.
Amen.
Yes.
Into that, man.
Amen. Science don't prove no, Globers.
Nothing.
The body of science.
They all say it. Science don't prove anything. Science don't.
Well, even Craig and McToon say that too.
You know what?
Science-
We can do the same thing as what Dave McKeegan does. Take clips from Ruhif and all of them, and you know what's that guy that always talks over everybody the whole time? Roofy. No, what's that guy?
Rumpus.
Rumpus. And everybody and saying science proves things, because that's what they used to say. These days they say it doesn't. Would it be
Yeah,
honest
your
for us to
Jessies
take
too.
what they said then and say, see, they say science doesn't prove, science proves things? Would that be honest? Because they changed what they argued? No, because today they're not arguing that same thing. And this is exactly what Dave McKeegan did on this video. He takes something from years and years ago and places it in today, and then wants to make them look like, oh, because Will Duffy now, therefore they changed their mind, which is bullshit, because they've already changed this before Will Duffy was even a thing.
Uh-huh.
I-
My grandpa had a name for people like that. They were called jellyfish.
Yeah, can I put a request out?
Yeah.
Will Duffy, I want you to come and speak to me. privately, not on YouTube, me and you. I'm a flat earther, not a flat earther that you think. I want you to come and speak to me, mate.
You want me to go knock on his door, Michael?
I'm on YouTube, so you can find me. Yeah, he can come and knock on my door if he's willing to catch a plane to UK.
No, he can come. I can go and knock on his door. He's right down the block.
Will you guys go and have a barbie?
No, but
yes, we will.
The point is, I want him to come and speak to me privately.
Aye, absolutely.
This is exactly why I'm saying that.
I'm not bothered about. It's not a gotcha. I'm not bothered about recording you and catching you out. I just want you to come and speak to a normal flat earther privately, please. You call yourself a Christian. I'm a Christian. Come and talk to me.
Yeah, but like I said to Will Duffy, I don't really want to talk to him about the final experiment. I would love to talk to him about the crust being the firmament, because Christian to Christian, that's not biblical. Yeah, and it is red flaggy and stuff. And I mean, we are all here to help each other with correction. And I would love to correct him on scripture.
I like. There's no gotcha. I just want him to come and speak to me.
Yeah.
Privately.
But I have to say, Godzilla, this is true. I never argue it's flat. I argue it's not a spinning globe, as only the latter can be proved. Exactly. You go against the claim. That's it. That's what you do. You prove against the claim made. Okay, so closing statements, guys. DJ?
Oh, wow. I'm going to say that. And the same as do you know something? Excellent show. I can't really think what to say to it. I mean, it's stuff every time. It's good to have Michael back, though. It's good to have Michael back.
He was Michael, you were very active tonight. That's great.
Definitely.
A lot of passion tonight.
On today on my stream, definitely.
Well, you know, like when you're away, you hear things and, you know, it builds up and then you have to release the Kraken, aren't you?
No, Dave McKeegan is just the same as bloody always. He doesn't. He tells you a little bit of the truth, and then and the rest of it's just manipulated, because you can see that he understands something. He's just telling you the bit that's manipulated. You know,
he's a bullshitter, man.
He's a bullshitter.
Bullshit.
Like Michael said, he's just lying.
Yeah, just lying.
Yeah. I know as an like. I can't prove I'm an honest person. I know I'm an honest person. I can't prove to anybody whether I'm honest or not. But me on my own, I can prove to myself. I know he's a liar from what I know. You know, and everybody's got to do that on the like. I can't tell any other flat earther who's lying or who's not. You need to do that on your own. You know, I can do that myself. I know McKeegan's a liar, and I've got no fear in saying it. And if he wants to challenge me, he's welcome. I can do it because I know he's a liar, and I know that each and every one of you can listen to what he says, and you know, you all know he's a liar.
Yeah. I think it's good. I think it's great. We've all got the discernment to understand these things, to be honest.
Yeah, but I don't have to tell you that he's a liar. You can find that out for yourself.
That's right.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And that's going to be a problem with you and Duffy, because he's been caught in so many lies. He's probably lied to you about, anything.
Mate, I'd love him to come and talk to me privately, and challenges out again. Duffy, come and talk to me. I won't record it. I won't post it on fucking YouTube. It'll just be me and you talking, and that'll be forgot about.
Just between you and him.
Just between me and you, Duffy. Me and you.
Okay. This Lord, closing statements.
Can I suggest
Good
we do
show.
a paper
That's my
boxing
closing
match
statement.
if we need to? I'm down with that. I'll pay.
Just good show.
I'm only kidding, guys. I'm only kidding.
Okay, Roger.
Oh yeah, with McKeegan, I can only say he just jumps around and never actually finishes any of his claims, and he just points out that we're making claims, but we never said these things. We just point out what we see. And he never ever nails anything down. He's just going along with whatever is going in the community right now. He's just a parrot, dude. That's my opinion, and he's doing it for the views. It's obvious because that's why he covers the subject. If there was some other subject, he would be on it, no matter what it is.
Can I ask you a question, Roger?
Yeah.
Is he a science communicator or a science bullshitter?
Well, let's see. I'm gonna weigh the evidence right quick. I didn't hear any science come out of his mouth. He's bullshitting, but it's not science. It's just bullshit. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, man.
That's it.
Remember that meme thing that I shared with you from TikTok with the explosive thing coming out of the man's backside?
The bike rider.
The things they say. Yeah, that's what I think is that coming out of their mouth is basically what I see in my mind.
It's spraying out tons of it. Yeah.
Explosive diarrhea. Yeah. Explosive diarrhea coming from their face. Yeah.
What? Reverse shitting?
No, it's not reverse. It was I'll show you the meme.
Obviously,
it's funny.
It wasn't a real explosive diarrhea episode, but it was.
Here's Sam, Michael.
Expressed in a.
Okay, Flats is gone.
Yeah.
A stream stopped.
No, it's not stopped, but Flats is gone.
Did he drop out?
Yeah, it must be a signal or something, or he froze. Then
If he was scratching his head a lot, maybe he was just like, "All right, that's it, I'm at it."
No, it wouldn't.
I'm kidding.
It wouldn't have left without finishing the show.
No, the stream's
No, there's something wrong. Yeah.
Must have got stuck.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the time. Take your chance, say whatever you need before he's back.
Yeah, I was gonna say the timer's still going, so I'm assuming it's not.
Well, gentlemen, I'm going to do a stream about what is a Gourdzilla.
Listen,
and I'm going to
listen. If
I was about to do a stream, Roger, you know.
Listen, if Flats has
Okay.
gone, he's not stopped stream. We can do this all night. Yeah.
we'll waste all his minutes.
I was gonna say, till
Nice.
his minutes are up, then he'll be all pissy with us.
Yeah. That's what you have in the background. I just downloaded a video to do a stream in about an hour's time.
Welcome to Flatzoid's panel's perspective.
Yeah. PJ, you need to learn that mute button.
Mute button.
The mute button. Yeah, with the music.
You need to learn that mute button. Like earlier when you were talking to your brother and
Yeah, I know. I thought it was on mute. I wasn't talking to my brother. I was telling the dog to shut up. I thought it was on mute.
Speaking of your brother, is he there with you now?
Oh no, he left earlier while we were still on stream.
oh, Frankie Boyle.
Frankie Boyle. Frankie Boyle sounds nothing like my brother.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, did you guys find that funny? They had the Globe Mob in yesterday. That was.
I mean, I didn't like the guys as much as Flats liked them, but yeah, I suppose they were all right.
I've only watched about half an hour of it, and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
They come across as condescending to me.
They do. And the guy kept saying that he liked he loved solving his little his gravity
props,
his little props and I think he was being condescending. I don't.
What's
think
up there like?
Yeah.
Sov came on. Sov comes on a bit later. Yeah.
Does he tell him straight?
Oh, aye. Oh, Sov says his bit as well. Definitely, without a doubt.
Good.
Absolutely.
I ain't got that far in.
Want to do it.
Guys, we all off over. Guys, we off all over now. So the stream hasn't stopped.
That means you can't end your stream, Flats.
Your stream's got to be on all night, dude.
Oh, you've got to access StreamYard from your phone.
Yeah, you'll have to do it from your phone.
That's crazy.
What happened?
You guys can carry on the show until it ends whenever.
Okay, that's fine. Did he just lose signal or something, or a computer went down, or he just dropped out?
Does it have a timeout?
No, no.
Because
Not until he runs out of minutes. Yeah.
What if he if he does it over his phone, cool. But what if he can't? And maybe someone else could log into the account and cancel the show. I don't know. I'm just.
Nobody can. No one can get in StreamYard without Flats letting them in.
It's like we can't even share a video. Nothing. Flats has to allow it.
Yeah, I know. But if someone logged in as Flats to shut it down.
No, it's not a good idea. Stuff broken into before.
I'm not gonna stay so I'm gonna go.
No, I'm not. I'm going to go to shop and then I'm going to set a stream for about an hour and a half time, about midnight, guys. If you just want to come on it, that is. It's only got to be about an hour. I just seen this video about Bob talking about Pope Francis, so I wanted to have a quick look at it. Bob from Speaker's Corner.
I'm not staying up, right?
Oh, I know you won't. But I'll be on in the morning as well. It's only because I seen it, I thought, wow, it's a half an hour video.
Well, it's confirmed. We are definitely still live.
Yeah,
Oh
well,
yeah,
it's
nice.
live.
Yeah. So I was going to do a stream on what a Godzilla is. I was going to go looking for the elusive animal itself.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing, like, because
Yeah, we know
it looks like a koala, but I don't think God's from Australia.
Flax is on his phone. He can't log in on his phone either.
But it is an interesting monkey, that, isn't it? Like,
So Flax can't stop the stream, guys, at the minute. So until he can, he's got to carry on. So if you want to carry on and chat, I mean, I'll be going in a bit anyway, because I've got to go to the shop, and then I'm starting a stream in an hour and a half. But whoever's in here wants to chat while Flax has got it on, you can.
I'm going to ask Ryan about the Mikey's observations and what we were looking at last night. We could go on for an hour or two with this, couldn't we?
You can talk about it.
See, I look on his face. Oh yeah,
talking on Flaxes if you want.
I'm loving that. I can't wait to actually. Now we can go back and look at. Hopefully, there's still some of the other stuff that other people's examples. I think if we talk to Uncle Skin, he has all that stuff that you know who had. I think he still has a bunch of photos. I have some on my phone, like, because I pass stuff back and forth between them. But
Uncle
we might be able to
Skin-
get some of those views that they had, because they're the ones that started showing that first, I believe. That, and I'm not sure of that, but that I know of, that he was the, anyway, you know who I'm talking about.
I know Uncle Skin is from Boogeyman's.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
We all know who he is, because we were all, a lot of us have been to his show, right?
I probably spoke to you, like, not knowing it was you, I think.
I'm almost sure that's where we all met each other the first time. Yeah, that's probably why we get along so well. It's because we are
Boogeyman
on
were
the same page, kind of,
Boogeyman were one at first, like, because
Where
like
can we go?
you know when you first get
I can change
into
the baby.
Oh.
you know when you
That
first
is
get
better.
into YouTube, Ryan, like you don't realize that like you need to make a channel and then you can like follow live streams and that. And I was watching Boogeyman's videos, and then I kept seeing these other videos where it were like live streaming that, and I'm thinking, how the chuff do you get on these live streams?
You want
Like,
more milk?
you know what I mean? 'Cause I didn't know how YouTube worked.
No, I know, mate.
And then I finally got on him, like, and then I ended up being a good friend of Boogeyman's, like.
I remember you spoke about
I'm still gutted that he took his own life.
I remember.
Yeah, I don't know why that happened either. I want to know.
No,
I'm sure that his wife's the only one that really knows what happened there. But
I speak to Becky on Facebook, like, and I sent her my condolences, and she replied and says, "Yeah, it's really hard and that, like, your family's looking after me and that, like, but I'm 100% sure that is what Dan, what he thought were truth, were mixing with like demonic entities. I'm 100% sure of that. I'm not saying that's what caused it. Like, I mean, there could be a number of things, like, but yeah, it were like making videos of looking at entities in his garden and stuff like, and it were a bit weird, like, you know. But like, it were a proper sound guy. Like, I loved him to bits.
I've only heard him twice, and it's up on John LeBon's show. So I never got to really look into what he was into. But all those guys that they have were on that.
His channel hit it off when he come out with a video called "Glitch in the Matrix," and it were a picture of the sky, and it were like firmament.
It had a person above it. Had a man. It literally what they were just showing last night, bro.
No,
same thing.
Not that, Ryan. Like, it was just a picture of the sky, but it was like that geometry stuff, like, and it looked like you could see it firmament.
Yes,
and that video was called "Glitch in Matrix."
I remember.
I gotta look that up. Is it still on?
I doubt you'll find it.
I doubt you'll find that.
I have a secret, by the way.
Let's have a
I was on his show, by the way.
I was his mate, like, you know?
And he featured that rainbow. You know that rainbow that I showed you guys a couple times. He featured that on the show.
Nice.
He had the right setup and all with telescope.
Similar Skin analyzed it too. Yeah, it's pretty.
He had a similar telescope to tinfoil, like.
Huh. Tinfoil's not looking at the sky necessarily.
No, I mean, you type in glitches.
PJ.
All sorts of stuff, man.
PJ.
Yeah.
Beth says, have you still got your eye piercing?
Yes, I was going to say put it on solo layout, but yeah,
Yeah.
if you could see it.
Can I ask who
I'm a yes.
gave that to
I'm a
you? Who
yes.
gave that to you?
No.
Who gave that to you, sir?
Vicky did my eyebrow. I had my ears pierced. I had my ears pierced about 7 times along here as well.
I got my ears pierced like only. What's all that noise?
Don't know.
Sorry, that's the babies.
I did it once. I got my ears pierced once, and then I let it grow back. My cousin did it.
Just go on mute, man. Chuff it out. Sounds like you're building a proper shed.
I know.
No, they're playing a little walkers.
No, I've never been bothered about piercings, but I got my ears pierced a few years ago, and like my ears didn't get along with it. Like they started hurting and smelling.
Wrong earring.
Yeah, it could be if it's the wrong metals in there, man.
Yeah, so like they're veiled up now. Like
I can't put cheap metals in. I can't if it's not gold or silver or gold, white gold. It makes my ears go green. Or surgical steel. I'm okay. I'm okay with surgical steel.
I can't use surgical.
PJ, Beth says what you got in then.
What have I got in? It's just a
like
spike, silver spike at the minute.
Yeah, it's like Beth's.
Just a silver spike either side. I've got plenty in the drawer, but I just don't change them often. But I've got loads that Vicky gets me. I just don't wear them much.
But everybody was saying, yeah.
Mm.
Same as yours, like.
Yeah. I've got loads though. Loads of
I'm
them.
curious.
Same as yours.
Roger, if you're still there.
Yes, I'm here.
That observation that he did, the one we were watching last night on our show, was that done with a P900 or a P1000, or was that done with a telescope, or what was that?
He used Celestron binoculars. They're 200 times 80 magnification.
And about Mikey's.
Yeah, Mikey's. Yeah.
Right. Okay. I was just curious.
So we ask the Lightning. He's in the chat. He'll give you the exact specs on them.
Because the reason why I asked is because if you remember right, on Boogeyman's channel, he talked about using that crystal half dome and a mirror.
I've got one. I've still got
using
mine.
that in order to get those images. I'm wondering about. That's why I was curious. He got that render from actually just looking at it through the telescope. He didn't use any kind of like thing like that in order to get that image. I'm just curious.
But, like what? Like it's all right looking like, but whenever you're recording with a digital device, you're still recording with a digital device. You know what I mean? It's like
Right, guys, listen, I'm going to nip to the shop. I'm going to put my side on mute and that, and then I'm going to make a stream for about an hour and a half's time. So if you just want to come over, whatever is happening, I don't know what's happening with Flat's stream by then. You can come over. Yeah.
Hello, Sean.
I'm going to stay in here at the minute. I was going to stay in here at the minute while I go out, but I'll just I'll mute myself and put my avatar on because
Sean's in chat. Like I can't let you in room because Flats in here.
We can't.
Flats has been cut off from his stream, and we're all still in it. Like I don't know how that happens, but it has.
Yeah.
Maybe you push that button, Michael. Remember the first time I got on a stream with you? You hit the button.
Yeah, but
the red button.
I know for a fact I can't let anybody in like when Flats in here. Like I can't even share a link.
No, I mean the link is there, but you just can't get in because Flats is only.
No, I mean I can't click link and share it, so I can't let anybody in.
Yeah, only Flats can do the invites, right?
Yeah, only Flats can. No, but I mean, just the link is already there. It's already at the top of the screen.
Yeah, but you can't let them in.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Even if we click link, you can't let them in.
Even if we wanted to, we wouldn't let Shonky Donkey in here, would we?
Yeah, I'd let him in. I like Sean.
Do you? You like laughing at him like I do?
I like Sean.
Well, he can be in the chat in here. He can be in the chat. That's all.
Sean, I cannot.
Well, here, send him over to my house. He can take over my camera while I go pick up my kid from school.
I think you're thinking of the wrong Sean. Is it Sean from Kingman Contest?
No, Sean.
No.
Sean Hawkins?
Talking about our buddy Sean.
Yeah, Mr. Hawkins.
I said chunky, didn't I?
Chunky.
Just because he's an obnoxious twat, like, doesn't mean that you have to hate him.
No. No, but he knows how to piss me off, though. I give him that.
He was vital.
Listen, it pisses me off. He's banned from my channel, but I still like the guy. Like, I don't hate him.
No, I don't hate him.
Yeah, I'll admit if he wasn't the asshole, lying piece of what that he was, I probably would get along with him. Or if we had something else in common, I'm sure we would get along. We'd probably sit down, smoke a joint, and hang out and laugh at each other. But that doesn't sound like what he wants to do, obviously.
You can't get to that point though, can you, Ryan? With these people, like,
Hey guys, check out what C. Lightning says about Mikey. His observations. Says Mikey gets stars that are plus 3 degrees Celsius and colder in temperature.
How does he know that?
I don't know.
How does he know that? Like, you can't be pointing a thermometer in the sky. Like, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just wondering how he did too. But I'm thinking he measures the temperature going through his lens, maybe.
Nah, you can't do that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
it might think he is, but he's not.
Huh.
Right, I'm going to put my avatar, go on mute. If you're still here when I get back.
Why don't you debate Sean on his channel?
Well, we can't.
I've told Sean 1,000 times, Lisa D. I don't debate idiots. I'm sorry.
Can't teach.
I might like him, but I'm not. He's an idiot.
I won't go that far. I don't think he's an idiot, but he's
an
obviously.
idiot. He's an idiot.
I don't think he's stupid. Sean's far from stupid, but he's very, very, very deluded and very.
What? No. Hold on. Sean is stupid.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think he's thick. What I'm saying is, I don't think he's thick. Completely thick. You know what I mean?
So
I beg to differ.
Waste of oxygen.
If he looked me straight in the eye and said that what I do on here is just a game, and then he shook my hand and said it's nothing between us, I would shake his hand and I'd probably give him a hug and say, okay, I get you. But you know what I'm saying? But I haven't had him do that. He was.
Yeah, he didn't do that at all, dude.
So, I mean, I'm basing what I know about you and everything based on how you treated me, and it was, I don't know. I thought it was. I mean, I'll admit, I was talking smack too, but
well,
you could have been the bigger man, of course, but you didn't even try.
Sean says that talking smack. Do you know what smack is in England? Heroin.
I was hoping he was over here in the States so we could meet, so I could actually meet the guy and see what he's really about instead of this thing that he puts on,
Almond Centered, how's it going, mate?
Talking junk is the same deal.
I don't know. You can talk smack, man.
The difference between me and everybody else is you'll get to know me is I'll talk the same smack to your face. I'm not afraid. I mean, I'm being honest. I'm being what do you call that again? Skeptical for a reason. It's because I'm testing you out, and if you fail the test every time, I mean, then what am I supposed to do except just consider you a mental case or whatever? I don't know what else to do. I would expect you to do the same to me. You know what I mean?
Right, off ski. I'll stay tuned in.
I'm going as well. Like, we can't.
Later, PJ.
Bless you guys. I'll stay tuned.
Later, Michael.
Like I say,
we literally can't be sat keeping this stream going all night.
Yeah, hopefully it'll end when we all leave. But
so everybody in chat, Flatzoid got cut off. That's the only reason the stream's still going. We're all going now. So God bless. Love
so
you
it
all.
is final. It's final.
It's final.
Okay.
Final.
We're all leaving.
Bless you guys. Love you guys. And
later, guys.
Bye now, in a bit.
Yeah.
Bye.
We'll be over there.
Bye.
All right. Bye, guys. Discord, you're still here.
Yeah, let's do this. One more hour, guys. One more hour.
I don't think the people want to hear us for another hour.
We'll play Spice Girls and all that good old stuff. Here we go.
Now the thing about Sean when he came on my stream is I asked him to prove one of his claims right off the top, and he says I don't have to prove nothing to you, and he got mad at me. That's what got me started, man. Like, if you don't have to prove anything you're claiming, then why am I having this conversation?
Yeah. So what
doesn't make any sense.
Is PJ doing a show after?
Yeah, he's doing it in like 45 minutes to an hour. He'll be on. Yeah.
All right. I'll be there.
Ah, cool. So I'm going to do a stream later on this afternoon. Me and Ryan are going to go over some of Mikey's star work, and we'll probably see if we can dig up some of the Boogeyman's observations and take a look at them.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, you should get your element working because we should shut down this show right now.
I can't do the element on here. I can't even get YouTube working. I'm just on a restream, and I can't even get on the YouTube without having this on. It's weird. If I downloaded it to my computer. If I had it here, I'm at my daughter's house right now, and I'm babysitting my granddaughter. Her name's Rose. You can hear her in the background. She's over here screaming. Hey, Rose, say hi. Say hi to the audience. She can't hear you, but I can. She's watching a bumblebee hop from flower to flower on a cartoon, and now we're going to a barnyard. Today's cartoons aren't the same.
No. All right, but I guess we should hang up.
Yes, we should hang up and say bye, everybody.
Yep.
And the Earth is measured flat.
Oh yeah. All right. Peace out, everybody.
Later, gentlemen and ladies.
For the last time. This is the final time.
This final experiment.
Oh, this is the final experiment to get out of the show.
All right.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Best work. All right.
Peace.
Later.
See you.